Then we can be here now. We're here now.
Oh, we're here.
Yeah, okay,
Hello.
good.
We're here.
We did it, everyone.
We did it.
after a break.
Yep, we had an
About
unexpected technical break, but we're back with fire in our hearts and souls. I don't know.
And brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Yep, it's
Yep.
always brought
I
to you.
wish. Actually, I don't know if I wish.
Our break last week was
That's how
brought
you-
to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
That's how you know
Raid.
you've made it, is when Raid Shadow Legends wants to have
They want
Yeah.
it. They love it.
bigger comment.
They're big fans.
Well, what we really need is
you
we really
want
need
me?
Brendan to get Twitch partner. That's when we've also
Yeah.
really made it. Like we've hit
Mm.
that
I mean,
status.
I am affiliate, which does give me the perks, but I'm not a partner.
There you go.
That's
So
why I'm
what-
allowed to have emotes and stuff, because I'm an affiliate.
Okay, because you're an affiliate. I was
Yeah,
curious. what was
it
the-
allows me to enable all of the monetization functions, but that's
Mm.
basically it.
How do you have to hit so many like subscribers?
There
to hit
is, yeah, you need to have like 75 average concurrent viewership and
Okay.
stream like so many days and for so many hours over a month.
Gotcha.
And then you can apply for partnership. Affiliate, they just give it to you if you meet the requirements. For partnership, you have to apply for partnership. They review your stuff and then will either give it to you or deny it. Then you have to wait again to apply for partnership later.
Gotcha. I'm assuming you need many viewers and subscribers.
and
for a
then
partnership.
with partnership, you get all kinds of extra benefits on top of all of the normal.
I think you get
monetization stuff.
better.
You get a
like,
better
better
split.
monetization. Yeah.
Better ad revenue
What
split.
if you created?
better sub
What if you
split.
created 75 bots to watch your stream every week? Would that consider the
Ooh.
average?
They're pretty good at bot
during
detection.
they're really good at bot detection, and during their review, they would 100% be like, "These are not real viewers. We can't."
Yeah,
do
these
this."
are
But
bots.
what if the bots didn't know they were bots?
They thought they were
Hmm.
real human beings.
What
Dude,
if the
we're
bots-
almost there with AI. What
Yeah.
if the bot
Yeah.
was a
Just
physical
chat
Yeah, what if the
robot
bots were
at a
sentient? You know,
computer
maybe
that
they
kept
are
creating
sentient.
Chat GTT or whatever.
Yeah,
GPT.
you just get the chat bot in
Yeah,
here.
Chat
You
GPT.
can ask. I mean, honestly, you could probably ask the chat bot about us, and it might even fucking know who we are.
Chat GPT is insane. It says so many funny things, but it knows a lot.
I saw people play like actual Dungeons and Dragons with it. They were like,
Yep.
"Be my dungeon master. Here's my
Okay.
character. Here's my stats. Go." And it was just like, "Do you want any other like players?" Nope, just me. Okay. You're in a town. Here's the town. Here are the buildings. Where would you like to go? I want to go to the tavern. Here are the people in the tavern. This is what the tavern looks like. I want to talk to the bartender. He says that he's being harassed by goblins out in the forest. What do you say? I'm gonna go kill the goblins. Okay. Where would you like? And he like walk through like him doing the combat and everything. And I was just like, that is very interesting and
Yeah.
kind of cool, but it's not 100% there yet. But it's still kind of cool.
I don't remember if it was ChatGPT, but there was an AI that was like built originally to be like a D&D thing.
DM.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
But I think it
I
might
don't
have
know if
evolved into it.
official, but there's a lot of speculation that one of the features of Wizards of the Coast's new like 1D&D, their like virtual tabletop thing they're going to include with it, might have a virtual like chat DM, so you don't actually need a dungeon master.
Good.
Good. Yes, I'm not required.
I mean, I will just say Baldur's Gate 3 is releasing in like 2 months. But
there you go, Baldur's Gate 3 for the people at home.
Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't have high-pitched dolphins and
no, it's a
all
very
of the
serious.
weird shit I throw at you guys. So
Yeah, that Dandelion. That's something only.
I mean, you might be able to
do.
mod him in there eventually. Honestly, people were pretty crazy with his ability to
real
mods.
Dandelion though.
That's true. Nothing will ever reach the greatness of Dandelion or talking inkwells that are very aggressive.
Yeah.
Very, very, very much addicted to Baba
aggressive.
Oil. Yeah.
That whole world was very.
He's a junkie, man.
That's what happened.
Aggressive.
They're everywhere.
All
Everyone
right.
there was very aggressive.
Let us. Yes, everyone was very aggressive in the other. There was also Cornhole Kenny, the
Oh
hair
yeah,
guy
Cornhole Kenny.
that you guys.
Yeah,
basically,
he was our boy, and then he became an
made him in
absolute
charge of, like-
tyrant, and we were like,
Yeah.
"What?
Really quickly.
He deserves it at least."
We empowered a tyrant.
Yeah.
Really quickly, he went
just-
from just a guy who plays
Yeah.
Cornhole to full-on despot.
Hitler, basically.
I mean, you
How
know,
quickly it goes.
yeah,
So
Power goes to
hey,
the
he
head.
partially. earned
you do some.
What
You're,
do they say?
you're pretty
Absolute
bad at
power,
art
you're
school.
Absolutely.
it.
and then next thing you know,
You know, first you're just playing cornhole with your friend, and then next he's killing everyone that's not like you. That's just how it goes sometimes.
that's how it goes. Perfectly balanced. That's all things should be.
I still think one of my favorite sessions is the one where you're in the Frog Village from the other. They were on the
Oh,
Viva La Revoluciones.
yes.
It's one of my favorite moments of the
Oh my
campaign. Just
goodness.
That was great. I do like those guys. I mean, it was ridiculous.
with my personal favorite being the frog that you
Good
convinced
time.
to run out and was killed, and Jamie goes up and is like,
Don't
"Can
do
I
it.
help you?" And by God, whatever you say, please do not say "Viva
Viva
la
la
Revoluciones," and of course, that's what it says. I was dying on the
Oh,
inside.
so great.
So great.
Such a great
Ridiculous.
moment.
Oh man,
Uh,
not ready.
We're not ready to walk down memory lane yet, folk. We got an Archon to deal
Oh,
with tonight.
Yes, we do.
So
The new one, though. We have no idea what's going on with that.
Yep. So you guys, I'll get some music going here as well. What is the name of the song? Because this stupid bot doesn't have a way for me to just copy my stuff into anymore.
I'm currently talking to ChatGPT, trying to see if it realizes that it's an AI. Because I'm asking it questions about its interface, and it's like, I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm just gonna let you know I'm an AI, so I don't really have specific apps downloaded. I'm like, no, you are the app.
You are the AI.
We're trying to give
Don't-
ChatGPT
careful.
a crisis.
You're teaching it.
You're teaching it. Don't do it. You're the one that's gonna end up starting Skynet.
Yep.
You
You
kill us
ask it
all.
just the right questions, and then we got Skynet.
Or Ultron, who spent
Yeah.
2 minutes on the
Yeah.
internet and said, "Let's kill."
Yeah, let's
everyone."
murder
The only way
everyone.
to
It's over,
save
it's
the human
over.
race is to kill the human race.
I always
mean,
love
that
those
is-
stories.
That's
This
real.
ain't it, Chief.
Yeah.
College kids create hyper intelligent AI, put it on Reddit for 5 hours, and it wants to commit mass genocide.
Immediately.
Yeah,
It happened so quick in the show.
Yep.
They made it. They went and had a drink downstairs, and it came back. It was like annihilate the human
Yeah.
race
This ain't it, Chief, is what it said.
Yeah.
by dropping a
it.
continent from the sky. It's just wow, interesting way of going about it.
You think, wow, it
All
got dark
right.
real fast over there.
Yes, we made a comment earlier about how Swift's. I don't know if our audience can see it yet, but how
I saw
Swift's
this
background was like bright now that daylight savings time has like ended or started or whatever, and now it's dark.
And now it's dark again.
How quick
And now it's dark.
It took like 20 minutes.
It's all right. In the middle of the summer, we're gonna be playing, and the sun isn't even gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be
down
like
by
we'll
the
be
time we're
dawn
there.
and the sun will still
It
be
will
up.
still be
Probably.
bright.
So, anyways, you guys continue to explore the Palace of the Archons. You fought a bunch of sand entities. They seemingly these people kind of just were formed by sand and they attacked you on sight. And yeah, there was just a lot of exploration. I don't think there was really anything major.
A lot of puzzles. A lot of puzzles.
A lot of puzzles. You
That I do
completed
remember. There were a lot of puzzles.
Puzzle.
Yes.
You know, the gargoyle
completed,
puzzle,
you know-
the sand beast puzzle or whatever they're called. Sandworm
All the
puzzles.
puzzles.
The bullet.
Yeah, the sand bullet
I-
puzzles.
I realized I was using the wrong enemies for certain enemies in combat. So, you know, it was all fun. It was all
The
good.
DM puzzle, who
Yeah.
DM
The
puzzle
DM
himself.
Yes.
Yep.
All the puzzles.
I rolled a natural 4 on my ability to actually DM last time we played.
That's not true at all.
Four.
But he's got a
No.
plus 20 modifier, so it's
I
Yeah,
don't-
dude,
No, it's
yeah.
still 24, but like, you know, like it just feels
Yeah.
bad to not like over succeed by so much,
Yeah.
you know.
right.
Anyways, after exploring
20
this
or
place,
bust.
one important thing that did happen is Dr. Watts did find a ore that he has yet to
Oh, yeah.
discover.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we found
Yeah,
a
I
weird
found a
crystal ore.
sparkly ore.
Special yellow ore that
Sparkly
sparkles. But you did take these stairs down into the lower parts of the palace, where you're on this very rickety platform that's kind of just held up by some, loose rocks. And there you saw a large man, essentially upside down on like a pillory, more or less. And he greeted you. He said, "Welcome to the Palace of the Archons." He's very happy to see you, it seems. And that is where we left off.
You did
And
say
actually,
he's like bleeding and he's like pinned to this thing, isn't he?
Okay,
Yeah,
like,
I'll
including
actually
upside down
reread
and
the-
like bleeding.
Yeah, I
Also,
will
we
reread
can't
the.
see where we are. We only see the welcome to the Elyssia
Oh,
screen.
yes, that would
Yeah.
really help if I changed that. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't have to
I will
know
reread the description too.
At least
Depending on where it throws you, this is towards the bottom of the screen as well. So, rereading the description from last week to refresh everyone. The stairs lead down to an uneven rocky platform. The chasm continues downward almost endlessly. At the end of the platform, pitched upon the edge, is a steel pillory affixed to stone flooring. Placed upon it, arms stretched, and upside down, an almost human-like man hangs. He is triple the size of your largest member, and though he appears to be young, there is a strange uncanniness about him. An endless supply of blood trickles down from the wounds upon his hands and feet. And he greeted you with, "Welcome to the Palace of the Archons. I have been waiting for someone for quite some time."
So,
Okay. And what are you doing down here?
Oh, I have been imprisoned here for a very, very long time. My name is Hastar. I am the Archon of
Hastar.
Creation,
well, fun.
giver and creator of C19, in which you stand, and bringer of life.
Okay.
1-9.
It's one C19. That's interesting. Second, how does an Archon even get imprisoned? Aren't you like creators of everything or whatever?
I am the creator of everything. The very ground that you walk on, the air that you breathe, the exact biological signatures and events needed to form life and sustain it. I am the one that planted those seeds, regardless of what the others would tell you.
Mm-hmm.
There's the guy.
How did
hanging
that lead
upside
to
down.
imprisonment?
Yeah, no, I'm just
Real
It
trust
doesn't-
Try to
issues,
dodge the question.
doesn't looking like that guy. Doesn't really look like the guy who's making everything.
I created this world long ago, before any of your mortal beings could even think to be of an existence. I was trapped down here by two other Archons who sought my power. Are you familiar with Archons? So few in your world seem to remember us,
Oh, we're
Treat
pretty
us as
familiar.
creators that we are.
Very intimately
familiar.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a number of encounters, actually.
I've spent a good chunk of my life specifically working for one.
Yeah, no, you guys are actually pretty common with amongst the group here.
Yeah.
Which one have you spent so much time with, may I ask?
Well, we very briefly met Sue in the other, but I've spent
Ah.
considerable years with Gamar.
Gamar. One of my imprisoners,
That's not shocking.
along
actually.
with Galore, Archon of Death. They decided that they didn't need me anymore and trapped me down in this place that used to be our seat of power here on C19. It has been a very, very long time that I have been down here. I would say, from a time when we took those two and decided to turn them into a seat of power for us, something that the rest of you could look upon as a god, when we weren't able to be there for you.
Mm. Oh yes, I remember this. I remember Sue telling me about this. Remember back when I was like, "Hey, you know how the goddess is just like an empowered mortal person who had like a whole bunch of magic?" And then you guys were like, "No,
You
this
mean,
is
like
what."
all the time?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, that's not a thing out of the ordinary.
Like every
That's
day?
all you've said. Even
Yeah.
before interacting with Sue, that's basically what you were saying.
Well, yeah, because I was right. I just happened to. Now I know that I was right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Fair.
Well, challenge the notion, though you are not incorrect, that a standard regular mortal was taken and given immense power, but upon receiving that immense power, they shed their mortality and become something different.
Okay. Well,
He's technically wrong, which is the greatest
Yes.
part.
no,
He's
no.
partially right, is what I'm hearing.
I'm exactly right.
Ruma
He
gonna
has
go for
part
a
of it
subtle
correct, but
fist
not
bump
all of
with,
it.
Asriel.
I'm exactly right. I've been saying the same thing every time. That a mortal was transformed into something that got to walk around and be special, and is not inherently special in and of itself.
Gonna subtle
before
fist
we-
bump Sentinel now.
before we get too off track here, you happened to mention another name. You said Galore, and then DM. Would that strike my memory? From a player's memory, I believe that was the name of the voice in my head when I had the key.
That is the name of the stone that led you to the first map
Oh.
piece to begin with.
Oh,
And
that-
technically, it's never left you as
Yeah,
Lord.
it's never talked
I've,
about.
I've been
Dormant
meaning to
within
ask
you.
about that, but I just keep forgetting to
damn.
bring it up.
He's hanging out. He's chilling.
I don't think you. But Azrael's never told us about Galore.
No, but he saw me do a whole bunch of
Yeah,
like
we've
weird-
seen some of the powers,
weird
and he's mentioned-
teleportation
Yeah,
shit.
You guys do. All of you guys do weird magic shit randomly without explaining it.
True, but I mean, there were things that he was doing that were
Sentinel
like, very
literally
not...
does weird magic shit every time we
That's his
fight.
character.
And I do believe Azrael at one point did say that like there was someone in his mind talking to him, but didn't specify anything further than that. And we just
Yeah,
kinda like, yeah,
exactly.
sure, whatever. We can deal with that when we can deal with that.
Yeah, so I don't know any of this.
Okay, so we do know of the two.
Well,
then-
Ruma definitely doesn't know, because
Oh yeah, you're
pretty
you're-
sure that
you're
hasn't
the-
come up since I joined the party.
No, we have not talked about that.
Last time Galore came up was when you were in the other. I think he spoke
Yeah.
to you one time, Azrael, and he's been dormant ever
Yeah,
since.
whatever the last time you were casting Eldritch Blast out of your pistol was, pretty much.
Interesting. Okay.
Well,
And I didn't notice him like fade in any way. It just kind of became something.
You don't know where he's gone. You can still feel him. You still have the powers that he bestowed upon you, but
Okay.
he has not attempted to communicate to you at all.
Good to know. Okay.
very interesting. Well, you've been imprisoned by other Archons seeking your power, seemingly understandable, given you can create little anything.
have
It sounds like.
They have sought to not seek my power, but to suppress my power. They decided to move a bit up on the food chain. And to do that, they needed to trap me here. But you
And-
Well, this
received
tracks
my
without the
message.
markings.
And then you infected a little girl?
Yes, my messenger. I have reached out to someone with immense connection to the elements, to this thing that you refer to as magic. It has been bestowed upon your world, not of my creation, but a part of it nonetheless. I reached out to her. I spoke to her. She seemed to believe that she was something referred to as the goddess, no doubt, belief from your own deity that we had established some time ago. But it mattered not. It brought you here, and that is all that mattered.
It almost didn't.
Yeah.
It
Well,
wasn't a very smart plan.
well, it did. So in the end, doesn't matter.
You're not here.
Eventually, someone would join. Someone would find the palace hidden, and they would come to me, and they would release me from this place.
Well, that's a lot to assume.
We don't even know how we would accomplish that.
Yeah, you're held here, and we're supposed to believe that it was just because two other Archons wanted to move up. There's not some other nefarious reason.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, knowing Amar, that tracks very.
very
much
well,
with
but we're
him.
giving the guy hanging upside down the benefit of the doubt here.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, like, I don't really
he's
know
bleeding.
much about
Yeah,
that.
I mean, it doesn't look like he's here by will. In fairness,
Yeah. You don't seem like the most welcoming of things
Not to
we've
mention
ever
you
met.
poisoned a child with immense power they couldn't possibly understand and make them have delusions that could have really
Yes.
ended getting her killed or worse. Almost did.
Yeah, almost killed several people actually.
People are dead, actually.
No, yeah, but
Oh.
you know, they're-
Well, with us around, that probably would have happened regardless.
yeah.
I do not
Yeah,
girl
think
was
you
a-
guys.
about the lives of mortals.
The girl was an unfortunate tool needed within the moment. It pains me to have to use a mortal as such, but to communicate with the outside world, I needed to find somebody that could accept my communications. Most of the time, it's only Archons, because Galore and Gamar have done quite the number on preserving me here. But for some reason, I was able to communicate with her when she stepped into the pool. perhaps it was the magical energies radiating out from the palace and infesting the waters. Or perhaps she was innate with it. It matters not. I wish to resume my ability to create, to restore C19 to its original state, and to provide a level of respite to clearly a corrupted world.
You keep saying C19. Are you referring to Exandria C19?
I do not know what that is. I refer to Kalis 19.
Which
Ouch.
Kalis.
is
Kalis, that's
And-
the Order of Kalis. We know that what Bruma's a part of is the Order of Kalis.
Kalis is the land at which you stand your feet on. And that is not what you call it now, for it has always been Kalis as I have willed it.
And is 19 an arbitrary number, or is this your 19th attempt at a Kalis?
It took 19 times to get life to take into the world, and 19 times to redo it.
well, I don't know.
Okay, well, trial and error, that's a regular part of the scientific process.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Okay, well, if, first of all, just want to throw it out there, a gate would have solved this issue. And I want everyone to take a second to remember that. Second, I don't really know if we want you restarting or rebooting anything. Seeing
Oh,
how
there
the
is no need to reboot. The world is nearly perfect as I created it, as I assembled the building blocks to get to this exact moment. It has been corrupted, is all, by Archons like Galore and Gamar, and the young lad that has summoned so many undead to plague you.
young
So
lad
far?
being
The
Zen
boy.
something? What was it?
whatever name you gave him.
okay.
It's Braska.
Okay.
Oh,
The
Braska,
goddess's
okay.
brother. Yeah, the goddess's
Oh,
brother.
okay. Okay. Well then, and how
So-
exactly would you do that? What would you go about? How would you go about doing that?
Be a matter of reassessing the blocks that make this place up. Finding the signatures that have polluted the flow of life energy that populates C19. There may need to be some minute changes to correct things, but it will be restored to the way that it should be.
There's no thing to minutely change something on that big of a scale without it affecting hundreds
Literally
of thousands
everything,
of
yeah.
people. So you're gonna have to give me some specifics.
Hundreds of thousands that would be affected, but the millions that would be restored.
Restored to what? You keep saying these things as if anyone would have
Yes,
any
if we have
concept of
any
it.
clue what
Your
you're talking
mortal
about.
mind is incapable of understanding exactly what I see, for you're made up of nothing more than blocks of energy. I will say to you, for you would not understand the exact way upon which I see you.
Arguing the insignificance of mortal life to the person who
To
values
the
it
mortals
probably
that
the most of the party is probably not the best
I-
argument to take.
Do not mean to offend, I simply mean to rectify. Understand that my ultimate desire is to be free of this place and to restore C19 to its correct whole. I will embed the girl's body, become one with her mind, and assume her mortal shape. And then you will take me around C19, and I will rectify this world upon a ship, perhaps, and sail across to the continents, and we will fix the problems that have plagued this place.
Well, that was nice talking to you, random imprisoned person. But unfortunately for you, fully possessing a person, regardless of how deluded they might be, is off the table. So we're gonna head out of here. Also, you have no idea what I'd be able to comprehend. So I'm gonna throw that out there
Oh.
with
Then would you
quite
like
prejudice.
to know that you are made up of nothing more than a collection of atoms and molecules formulated together by my specific hand signature.
Yeah, I already knew that. I cracked that shit ages ago. It's not that hard to do.
Technically, that level of science isn't available.
Well, I didn't know
in
the
Elyssia.
words. I didn't know the words for it, but I
Okay.
know how to change myself. A pinch of this, slap that. I could be anything I want to be. And I did that just by reading and figuring out, putting rocks and dirt and plants and water. It doesn't take that much. It just takes a willingness to try.
Well, it seems we have an intelligent one amongst us.
Makes one
I
of
do
us.
not think you completely understand the size of which I speak, but that is okay. I cannot expect anyone here to understand such things because I'm not just talking about one form, I am talking about all forms. Every minute detail, every piece that is required to make this entire world function, my hand placed. Without me, C19 does not exist, which means none of you exist, which is why I am pleading with you to allow me to rectify the situation.
I don't speak for everyone here, but I thank you for my life, but it's mine. So it's gonna be a no.
You have no interest in curing the world then.
As
You're happy
well,
to leave it in the dire strait that it is. Dying slowly. Under the whim of two Archons that have ultimately decided that none of your lives are worth anything, and simply their pleasures are.
well,
I
don't
won't
believe it to
lie.
be
I
so
am
black and
all in
white.
on sticking it to Gamar.
I don't think to believe it to be so black and white. You three, the two that imprisoned you and yourself, represent but a small grouping of the Archons. We know another outside of that, Sue. I'm sure there are others who may be able to help us who don't want to rewrite a third of existence to accomplish
Perhaps.
it.
If that is the way that you feel, then I am greatly disappointed. I had hoped to see the outside world once again.
And well, you know what? If we need you, we know exactly where to find you. Because it doesn't seem like you're going anywhere. So if things get so bad that we might have to resort to, mass genocide, I'm sure we'll be able to ring you up. I was like, this was Dr. Jamie will turns like, we found the thing at the bottom of the well like everybody wanted to. I say we put up a fence, tell people not to go in there, and then we go back to doing what we're supposed to do and fix the problem we were already gonna fix, hopefully with less rewriting of everybody's essence on the whim of some chained up crazy person. All in favor?
If I remember correctly, aren't we also looking for a map piece here?
No, there's no
No?
map piece.
Okay.
No,
Just
last
one is an Olin.
that was the reason I was like, this whole side
I don't
thing
remember
was
if
like
we'd already-
interesting. Yeah, but like no,
Okay.
we don't need it, and this is a cheat. This would be a cheat to fixing a problem that clearly this dude wasn't apt to solve the first time around, or the first 18
Yes, I
times
do have.
around.
How long have you been
Oh.
imprisoned?
He begins kind of like you kind of see his eyes like twitching a little bit as it's thinking. I believe it would be about 12,000 years, give or take. Around the time that your goddess and brother were established in C19.
I'm gonna.
I just out of curiosity. Oh, go ahead, Matt.
I would like to kind of like put the finger up and go, Dr. Watts. Wouldn't your own logic be its own counterpoint, though? In that the problem we face could be something that we don't even begin to comprehend. Much like this being here has told us much of what we do believe now is a fraction of what is reality. We are fighting a common evil, but what if that evil is greater than we know and greater than we're able to comprehend?
Then we can come back and get him. There are too many people to risk a maybe on a person that we can't just trust at their word at all. He's not going anywhere. We have a plan of attack. You don't chop off someone's limb when you can save it. So, if it comes to that, we can come back. If it doesn't, then we'll stay.
Yeah, out of character question for the DM here.
Yes.
There's a bit of a time crunch going on, yeah.
Yes. I believe
There's very clearly a beckoning starting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Or
how
started, 'cause
far
we know
how
With
far
no way
away
to rectify it this time. Or I
How-
keep saying rectify.
how far away is Olin from here? It's
Olin, if you were to leave from Celos, you can travel north through the deserts and make it to kind of the snowy waste. It's probably about a month's journey.
so I'm gonna look back at Jamie and I'll say, well, best case, we leave here, we go to Olin, and we realize we are in dire need of this individual, and we are a month's journey away, best case, unless we can find some means of transportation fast enough. The beckoning is among us.
I mean,
if Ezra's cruising anything to go by, it should have already started.
I agree with you, Dr. Watts, entirely. I just worry we might not have the time to play it safe.
I don't.
Strangely, playing it safe might actually be freeing him.
We don't know that there is a. It's coming tomorrow. We don't know that it is, and I can guarantee you, rewriting the Earth is going to affect more people than even a beckoning happening for a month. We've dealt with it before. We can do with it again, but we can't deal with being rewritten out of existence. So again,
Yeah, I'm in favor of giving the people who may die in the balcony a fighting chance to fight, rather than
just
removing
taking away their
choice
free
entirely.
will. Not to mention, stripping the autonomy from a little girl is not something that I'm willing to do.
And Ethan, does this dude look like a normal guy, or does he look kind of like the picture on the map?
No, he doesn't look anything like the picture. That's
Okay.
just a picture I got because that's the enemy I based him on.
Because I was gonna say if he looks that menacing, I'd be like whatever. But I'm gonna say
No, he appears human and young, but there's something
Weird.
uncanny valley about him.
Gotcha.
He's also
And I-
3 times the size of Ruma
Yeah.
or Sentinel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
and that he's
massive.
he's
Yeah.
bleeding from his wrists.
Endlessly.
And,
And
hanging
yeah.
upside down, and
Yeah, so no thank
Well, I
you.
will say I do not trust this individual,
All sorts
and
of-
why
No,
he
I
expected us
can't
to
say
do
that.
so, I do not understand. But I just wanted to make sure we were considering all options.
Yeah, no, I would first, like, if the beckonings was our fault, maybe I would have a different thought about it, but we didn't make them, so we have no, like, this is the fault of Gamar and whoever else apparently is doing this to the corpses. So we can go solve it. If it becomes a dire strait where we have no other options, we can send somebody over. We know exactly where this is.
I mean, if anything, we have Darby's, cat mama,
Yeah.
and
Mommy.
yeah, and maybe Darby, calls on a little favor, and
I'm
since-
actually not even sure if she can do that.
I'm sure she could teleport.
they live in the same realm of things.
You have more than enough. There
I don't know
are
about that.
wizards and mages with the ability to teleport people.
If
That
if
can
the world
happen.
gets that bad to where we're choosing this guy, getting here probably won't be an issue.
Yeah, and especially if everybody else is losing as well. So I say we let this lie for now. And also, if it requires sacrificing the mind of a child, like, that is not something that we
I'm
make
not
a
cool with
decision
that.
of
Yeah.
without talking to her.
Yeah, at the very least, it should be up to her to at least think over if that's something she wants to do.
So yeah,
Especially
that's
if
not
she
our
believes herself to be the goddess and not some puppet. To
Yeah. and she doesn't know that also. So we have to tell her that. Whether or not she'll believe it is kind of up to the people, the adults in the room, who have convinced that poor girl that she is something that she's not. But yeah, so nice to meet you, dude. Thanks for the
Hastier.
offer.
What was his
And
name again, Ethan? Sorry.
Hastier.
Yes,
Hastier.
Haster.
thanks
Also,
for
as
the
a-
offer.
quick point of clarity, just on something you had said, Jamie, in terms of the beckonings.
Mhm.
Under the religious teachings, Braska is the one who created
Okay,
the
Yeah.
not the
Braska.
Archon. The Archons are unfamiliar to the general
Mm-hmm.
public of Elyssia.
Got
Right,
it.
but
Well,
they are responsible for empowering Braska.
Correct.
And
Yeah,
that's,
so that's why
yeah,
he's like-
indirectly
the
led
point
to
that
it.
you make that this is their fault isn't
Yeah.
wrong because
Well,
they empowered
he
the guy
just
you
said
did.
that too. He just said that it was them two that put him away, and then all of this stuff started. So I'm like, this is their fault. Like they
Mhm.
could have
Very
not done this, and then they chose to. So I'm not gonna give it right back to their hands to mess it up, 20th time. I am going to. We're gonna handle this ourselves, and this guy can hang out, pun intended. And then we'll come back. It's weird that you sent so many sand monsters to kill us.
The unfortunate security put in by Galore and Gamad was not my will to have them attack you.
Yeah, you don't seem to have a whole lot of power to do much other than possess children. So again, not a big point in your favor. So yeah, bye. Do you need some water?
I do not require sustenance.
Okay. And you're otherwise stable?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, then I have then I don't need to do anything.
DM, one thing I will do at this point, or at least earlier in the conversation, I will try and reach like into my mind as to where I used to communicate with Galore, and see if he's kind of piqued his interest in any of this, or have shown any sort of like I'm still here type thing, having been.
Yeah, I will say, Azrael, if you really focus deep, you can definitely sense that there's something in your mind still. Whether or not it's listening, it's dormant, it cares, you can't tell, but there's still something back there.
Okay, so even if I like try to like talk to it, it does not respond.
It does not respond if you try to speak to it.
Okay.
Dr. Jamie will look and be like, I see you have wounds. Do you want me to do something about it? Doesn't seem like you're going to stop bleeding anytime soon. But I can sew you up while you're here.
The wounds that I possess upon my hands and upon my feet are magically induced torments of my former friends. Unfortunately, your means of curing would be incapable of helping me, but I appreciate the gesture.
Okay. Well then,
Fun.
if there's something that we can do to make you more comfortable while you're here, then we will see you after we've solved this problem, and then we can discuss the terms of your release. Because at this point, I don't trust that you won't just go off and do something crazy, even if we do let you down. So we'll have to solve this problem first, and then we will come back to talk about getting you out of here. Because I don't, as long as you're not in pain, I think we can be
Hey.
on our way.
I'm in eternal pain. I have never not felt pain for thousands of years. More lifetimes than you could ever imagine. So please, depart from this place, and I will wait here for your return.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Everybody else?
Got nothing.
I mean, I have been thinking, if I remember correctly, you all remember when we were in Gutters, right?
Yes.
Lamar launched a whole siege, all of it, and then right at the end, snap of his fingers, all of those, all of that was completely reversed. But he mentioned that the Archons are not to fiddle too much with our world. Now, obviously, we don't know the extent of this one. And I don't know how much extent you would be fiddling with our world, giant hanging man. But
I have been the one who has fiddled with this world from the beginning.
really putting your points in the wrong column for me. But if it wasn't too drastic, At the very least, it could hold the beckonings off for us, and possibly completely remove them from all existence.
Allow me to use a metaphor that you used, that your doctor friend used. Why sever a limb if you can save it? Why would I leave a limb gangrenous when I could completely cure it? When it would continue to fester and rot?
And see, this is where we have our issue, because in order for him to do, or this person, this entity to do what it wants to do, not only would it have to destroy the mind of a child, but it would also have to rewrite people's entire autonomy, their existence. So, we're gonna have to wait on this. Magic isn't medicine. Snapping your fingers and doing this is not a fix. It's just to the next thing. It's to the next person, and once that person decides they don't want to snap their fingers anymore, then everyone's at their whim, at their beck and call. That's what I've been saying this whole time. I treat everyone. I treat you, I treat Destiny, I treat this guy. Not because it's magic, but because it's medicine. It's what you're supposed to do. So it's snapping our fingers and hoping this guy fixes everything for us, so we can go back to playing cards or sailing, or I don't know what Roomba does, but I'm sure it's fun. Like, it's not the move.
The mashing potatoes.
This is our problem, and it's in front of us. We have the means to do something about it. I say we figure it out, finish it, and then we can always come back and have that conversation afterwards. Not before. I'm not risking a girl's sanity for that.
No, I'm not saying we should. But not risking hers, at least. If he had other means, perhaps. But
The thing that scares me, and I don't mind discussing this in front of him because he's not going anywhere.
yeah, it's not like he can do anything right now.
Consider me the cynic, but so we free him. He inhabits the little girl. We trounce him around like Macy's Day Parade, and he changes what he wants to change. He didn't continue what he's going to. So what's after that? We released a being that has the ability of creation. He may say, "Oh, I plan on just sitting upside down on another place, eternally bleeding and doing nothing else." But like, we have to take his word at that. Like, he could be like, "No, you know what? C19 isn't doing it for me. Let's start over. C20." Like, somebody with that kind of power is like, it isn't just gonna sit on their laurels and like, "Oh, that was a good W, y'all. We're good." Like,
Not very well, Aswell. Not to mention that if the beckonings were something that wasn't supposed to happen or couldn't happen, the building blocks for those things wouldn't exist. And if this is the guy who made all the building blocks, they're partially to blame for it happening at all. All right, you can't make something from nothing. So these people, he points at this thing, created a situation where the beckonings could happen in the first place, whether directly or indirectly. I think they've had more than enough times to stop it if they were going to, so now it is our turn to do it. And if we need to come back and get these big people involved to clean up the mess that they made, we can have a conversation about it after we've tried our best.
Yeah, we've got a plan, and we've got a way to do it. At least we think we do. And if we can, yeah, if we continue down that route and we solve
we don't know
these
what we're
beckonings,
planning will work, but
yeah,
we do have the backup.
then we deal with Braska and whatever,
With Gamar,
beyond it.
Galore, and all of the, well, maybe not all of them. What's really throwing me for a loop is there's 7 of them. One is obviously not in this realm. One we know exists here and is an absolute agent of chaos. As far as I know, we don't really know anything about the other 3, right? 4? Yeah, 4. How come they haven't done anything about this? If supposedly the other Archons, Gamar and Galore, were throwing you down here so they could rise in power and do whatever they want to do, how have none of the other Archons come and helped? How have they not
They are no
stopped
longer.
anything?
They are no longer in existence in this realm. Slaughtered by Braska many years ago.
No, so you guys can die.
Good to know.
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, then we've found ourselves in another situation. All right, cool.
It's
So
good information to know.
that actually is
That's-
really
that
great
is-
information.
No, that is the best information to know.
So you're saying there's a chance.
I included it as a failsafe when I created these bodies for us. For if one of us could not die, it could lead to some real issues and disagreements.
And that's why they chose to prison you instead of just kill you?
They need me. Galo and Gamar cannot create, and I suspect they sought me to create once they attained their end. Though it has been so long, I wonder what that end may be.
Well, I'm not sure I know anything about Galore, but as far as I'm aware, Gamar's end goal is just to have all the money in the world.
He's gonna be a battery for somebody.
Oh.
So, now that he has said that, though, that does bring up the interesting point of freeing him really hinders Gamar and Galore now, because they need him to not be free.
Right, but to play devil's advocate of your situation there is, as much as I'm not a fan of what Gamar and Galore are planning, and just Gamar in general from the experiences we've had with him,
It's not a great
the
name.
devil you know
Better than the
might
one you
be
don't?
better than because even with Gamar snapping his fingers and basically all the people that died rose again and walked away and everything was scot-free unscathed, he didn't change the very fabric of reality.
No.
So as much as they need this guy and screwing up their plans by freeing him would be, haha, we owned you, Gamar. Your plan sucks. Get good. Like, this guy could literally destroy everything, and like, is that really the price we want to pay
And
for
also,
Gamar?
and I try not to belabor this point just because of personal sensibilities amongst our group, but Gamar snapped his fingers and something happened.
Yeah.
You assume that everything is back the way it was, but that is not what happened. It is just what was told happened. People don't come back. Things happen to corpses, but people do not come back. So, just throwing that out there. At any moment, if he could snap his fingers and bring a bunch of people back to walking and talking and moving around, what's to say he doesn't snap his fingers and they go right back to what they were doing, or something else, or they're zombies with an illusion charm on them. You don't know. It's not worth it. Let's just let sleeping dogs lie for now. We'll come back. He's not going anywhere.
Hopefully he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, we need to make sure he doesn't go anywhere now.
Yeah, well, that's why the fence. Hence
Yeah.
the fence. I can't stress that enough. I
So
feel like
sadly, the thing we rose is no longer a lake now, though.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
palace.
It's just a hit. It's
Yeah,
it's
so-
just a.
It's a
It's a
palace
giant tower.
rose and drained the water, didn't it? Ethan?
Oh, I thought it went the other way around.
No, it came out of the ground and the water is just gone.
Yeah, the water is gone now. It took up the whole oasis.
Oh, okay. I thought the water drained and the palace was down. We walked down into
No,
it.
no,
You said
it
we
rose
came-
up.
It
Yeah,
actually
came
rose
up.
up out of the water.
Oh.
Essentially, it's like the ground resumed to ground level, and all of the water just got spread out and is currently
Gone now.
painting the
Right.
sand and about to
Okay.
evaporate.
Well, then, the guy who created Braska's in here. Maybe don't go in here. That's enough for most of the superstitious people around here. And it's true.
Yeah, no, that would probably work on the vast majority of
Don't
the population.
don't come. And I don't know if those sand people reset, but I mean,
I would have to believe there's going to be guards in here. as
Yeah,
soon
I
as we
can't
leave.
believe those things aren't going to come back.
so again, we tell the people of the town, tell the girl even, not to let people come in here. And then until we get back, if we get back, this is the Hail Mary pass to fix the shit. And then she can be the one to throw it, should she want to. But all of this is a moot point because we have to tell her.
Right.
Yes, no, I definitely think we should at least talk to her before making any decisions regarding freeing him or not.
Yes. Okay. So let's all turn around and head back the way we came. As long as you say there's something we can do to make you feel more comfortable, then we're gonna head out.
Nobody's got anything
As-
else to ask him or anything?
I have all the information that I can think of right now. Archons can die, and the other 4 are dead.
You didn't mention that. That's weird.
Other 3, because
Other 3?
you've got him. Yeah, you've got him.
Oh, yeah,
She
yeah,
was
yeah.
still alive.
Yep.
She's in the other,
Yep, yep,
Gamar and Galore.
Yep.
But we don't know about Galore still.
Yeah,
don't-
technically,
yeah.
So
Asriel's
that's why
the
we're
only
still
one.
saying 4.
Yeah, we
So
don't know
Asriel
anything
just
about
had
it.
a revelation to himself that he's now learned that Galore is technically
Is
an
An
Archon as well.
Yeah.
Who
Wow,
knows?
you're going through what I went through.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, let's head back up.
Yeah, we can.
All right,
I think we're good to.
Dr. Watts, you turn to leave and you bump
Into Azrael. Boop, boop, boop.
into Asriel. You bump here into a wall, an invisible wall that you cannot pass.
Fantastic.
Oh, well, I'm starting to think we might not have a choice.
I'm gonna go up to Mr. Archon guy and say, candid question for you. Can you
By
be
all
influenced by my magic? Will it have an effect on you?
Why do you ask me this question?
That's a yes.
I want to ask you questions in a zone of truth, and I will know if you submit to the zone of truth or not. But if you're not impacted by my magic, then it's no point. And now that you know my plan, you answering this question is meaningless. So maybe next time, just answer the question.
I have been down here for millenniums, and I grow weary of such things, and now the first people who I have seen in so long just wish to leave me down here. I
Temporarily.
do not appreciate such things, so I will ask another question of you, and then I will let you go. If you will not allow me to occupy the mind of the child, then what if I occupy one of your minds instead? And then I can fix this world.
You know, tall order. I've had 2 people occupying my minds before, and one of them being an Archon. I don't know if I want to go through that a 3rd time. I also don't know how the other one would feel about having a roommate.
What about a timeshare?
Does he have to sit through a 90-minute presentation?
Yeah.
spiel?
Yeah.
Here
Here is my mind. Here's
being
all
serious.
of the wonderful
Yeah,
locations
yeah.
you can visit inside of my mind. This is where all of the science is done.
Being serious though. What about a timeshare?
You are adorable. One sec.
Oh no.
I had a question to ask of me, and I had to
Oh,
answer.
I thought that was a dice roll. I thought he was
Not a
rolling.
dice, not a dice roll. Not a dice roll.
Huh.
I was like,
It seems
It's
like
like,
you're
oh,
taking
no.
70,000 damage. Oops,
How much
you're dead.
How much control of the host's minds would you be assuming?
why
Hey,
are
there
we
was a-
entertaining this?
Oh,
Well, he's not exactly going to let us
become
leave right
them.
now.
I would become that person, and if you will not allow me to, I will show you why I created C19 and the power that you have mocked me for this entire time.
Mocked is
So I
not the
will
word I
give
would
you
use.
one final chance. Release
Not much of
me
a.
from this
The
place.
ultimatums aren't much of a chance, but
Do we die if we don't release you? You seem to have put up a barrier.
I will convince you to release me.
Okay. Well, I tried to ask you the specifics of the thing you proposed. You did not want to talk about it, so I don't know how to help you. I will say the same thing that I have told man, beast, creature, literally every single thing that these 4 people have come across. Now that we
This is
know
a bit
that
different,
you
but-
can die,
we don't
I
know
have-
how to kill it though.
I do not want this to escalate to violence. Please do not do whatever you think is the cool, strong, mighty thing to do, because you will die. It is not something that I want. It is not something that I would enjoy. But these 4 people are psychopaths. They love this shit. I want you to just talk to me, being to being, and maybe we can get out of this without violence.
It appears then that you will need to be convinced then.
Oh my god.
And you kind of see he actually tears his arm off the pillory. He literally rips it off. Flesh, skin, and muscle. You actually see it just rip off, blood and viscera
Ooh.
go everywhere. And like a object begins to come out of his like palm of his hand, and it almost looks like a wand, and his eyes are glowing. And I'm gonna need some initiative rolls from everyone
No,
real
That's
quick.
Oh boy.
We're fighting the creator god.
Yep. All right.
Well,
We have
just his
officially
arm.
entered JRPG territory. We are
Oh,
going
dang
to
it.
fight and kill God.
Well, I mean, this is what he claims.
Yeah.
We don't know
A lot of
mean,
people
exactly who he
In
is.
fairness, all of our interactions with Archon so far have been relatively truthful. Even Gamar, despite how terrible of a person he is.
Yeah. They get to a certain point of power and they don't really need.
They don't. Yeah, they don't. Why would they
Lie.
lie? They can just snap you out of existence if they really don't want to deal with it.
Real strong initiative, Sentinel.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I
Zero.
So,
like I don't expect
not
anything
going
more
seven, yeah.
anymore. But it's
Like-
just I know when I roll that I don't know why I roll the dice anymore.
Yeah,
I just
you know who you are. You know
it
who
will
you
be
are.
one.
Yeah, you just know it's gonna be a nat 1 or like a nat 5, and you just gotta build up all of the highest bonuses you can get on things.
Yep.
to
I
do
can have as
anything.
much advantage as I want. Like I took the class that gives me the best chance of
Having advantage
rolling
on
something.
everything, Yeah.
and still.
Is Destiny locked in this place with us too?
Destiny is there. I was just about to mention Destiny. He's been pretty quiet about this whole thing. Obviously, his entire
Everything he knows
religious
has been
world-
shattered.
Yeah, it's just been like changed. But he also seems to be greatly pained. Like he's almost like his head's kind of hurting. But he's kind of backed up. He's towards the back of the wall force. In terms of the combat, he's not like a bystander. He's not going to get killed or anything by the attacks. But before we begin, your DM's got to make a quick little potty break so we can get on with this combat. Perfect. So it's
Potty
gonna be 5
break.
minutes, or
Potty
not even
break.
probably. And I will be back.
E-break.
Let's do it, guys.
Let's do it.
Nicely done. That was great. A great discussion. We entertained him.
I thought we
heard
were
him
being
out.
really reasonable.
I did too.
Honestly,
I thought so.
I thought we were being crazy reasonable.
But we gave him a couple of chances where we're like, well, what if this happened? Like, hey,
I was
let's
even gonna.
still come
I was
back to
literally
you.
thinking about like, okay, if you want to be like
Yeah, split.
30 days, like give me like 60 days, and if we don't get our shit figured out, then you could go ahead and
Do the whole thing.
do the whole thing. Like I was like, all right, we can figure this out.
He always has the aura.
That's my always aura. That's just for
This
me.
is saving throw aura.
So
Yeah.
I remember to remind people that they have +4 when they're
Yeah.
next to me.
Also
We
how
don't need to
that-
make it visible for everybody. It's just for me, really.
Yeah, right now it's only what 5 feet, 10 feet,
10 feet.
10.
yeah. And then at like level like 13 or 14 or something, it shoots up to 30.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and everyone in 30 feet that isn't like just gets plus whatever his charisma is, and it's ridiculous.
Paladins
obvious.
are balanced.
No, paladins are stupid.
Excuse me?
Stupid good, stupid broken,
I
stupid
thought.
stupid strong. No, paladin is like my favorite class. Genuinely.
Rumor was
I love
about to
them
show
so
you
much.
why they call him Snowhammer.
Yeah, for real.
All right, let's see what
All right.
Snowhammer can
All right.
do. Let's rock and roll.
There we
All
are.
right, start us off. Arthur is going to kind of goad our enemy here, and I will use my action to panache him. So he has to make a insight check versus my persuasion.
So fun.
Insight is
Insight is a wisdom skill.
It's down.
wisdom. Thank you.
Oh, my insight's really good.
All right, what did you roll?
I rolled a 25.
You
Yeah,
get a 17.
29.
Damn.
So for the next minute, he has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets except for me, and then cannot make any opportunity attacks except for against me for
Okay.
1 minute.
Wow.
Sounds good.
These are 10 feet squares.
Yes.
I believe so.
30,
Yep.
10, 20, 30. And I'm going to... Oh, sorry.
Oh, you were moving.
You moved Jamie.
Right there. Okay. And I'm going to stay right there.
Okay.
That is going to be my my turn.
Action move.
Ruma.
Ruma. All right.
Big
Well,
man.
first and foremost, I have to bonus action Shield of Faith for that beautiful 23 AC.
Oh yeah.
All right. And then Ruma's gonna lug his slow ass 10, 20, 30 And that's it. Wait, no, I can dash.
You can dash as an action.
As an action, yeah.
I'm gonna get up in his grill real. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna stay here. Like, why get up in his face when I'm just gonna get hit?
Well, it will have disadvantage.
Well,
Well,
we don't know what he's gonna do.
Because yeah, we don't.
If that's the case, I'm gonna move here in a nice defensive stance.
Yeah, because of the panache, he would have disadvantage.
And he might. He's an Archon of creation, meaning that he's probably gonna make something.
Yeah.
He's gonna make us want to submit.
If he could just make us open the thing, why not make a thing to let him out?
Come on, laugh at my joke.
If he could just do,
I
I'm just.
laughed at it.
He may be very limited in his power with what he's.
With what's going on, he could probably only create whatever he's told to create right now. Is kind of how I am understanding the situation. Not what he wants.
I don't
to
think
create.
any of us understand the situation, and that's all Room is saying is that we're arguing things
Oh yeah,
that
no,
we
we are
do not
arguing over
comprehend.
things that we have no comprehension of.
Let's do it. Let's keep going.
I have.
And
I
as
just-
somebody who is submitted to a deity that he basically has no comprehension of other than it existed, he gets it.
Yeah, sometimes you're just like, screw it, man.
It do be like that.
I don't know what's going on here, but like you seem like a cool guy. So honestly,
Oh, he doesn't seem like a cool guy. He's sketchy
Oh.
as hell.
you know what? Honestly, dude, you seem like a pretty not chill dude,
Any-
and so we're not
any
gonna be chill about
grown-
this.
Any grown person whose plan involves being inside a small child
Oh
True.
God.
is the
Come
bad
on.
guy.
The phrasing
Is
of
the
that is
bad
very
guy.
poor.
Is
Ethan-
the bad guy.
Should have made her at least like 45, and then he would be a good guy.
He'd be
There we go.
different. He'd be a
It'd be a
different.
very different
Ruma,
scenario.
is your turn done?
Yes, my turn is done.
He is
Sorry.
going to
Oh
take
my
a
God.
legendary action quick.
Of
I don't like where this is going.
Ruma, this will be a disadvantage against you.
Of course.
Ooh, that's not. That is going to be a 23 to hit.
Ooh, meets it,
Pizza,
beats it.
pizza.
Beats it. Beats it.
That is
I-
going to be 4d8 of cold damage on you.
Ooh, fun.
Not cold.
Wait,
Oh,
I'm
yeah, you're-
resistant to cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cold? All right, so it'll be half.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is going to
Goliath.
be 11 points of cold damage to you.
All right. Okay.
That is his turn. Or that is
Is
his
the-
legendary action.
Is the music bot being
Yeah,
spicy
bot's
or
being a
not?
little
It's
spicy
really
right now.
crappy right
The
now.
music bot is dabbing a whole bunch right now.
Yeah, it's struggling.
It's struggle bussy.
It's struggling.
That's exactly what it's doing. Yes.
Yeah, it's
dabbing.
going crazy.
All right, you're familiar. Spades can go.
Technically, I go before spades. I have a higher
Darby,
dex.
you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Allegedly, Darby.
No, I do. I have a much higher dex. I don't
Just
have.
showing off.
Either.
I have one spell slot, so I'm gonna hold it for a moment. But I might be calling in the king, but I don't know.
You should cast Hold Person on him.
What? So hold person might not work, because it's
I
specifically
know. He's
humanoid.
joking because.
However, I do have hold monster, which specifies only creature, which it is a creature, which has been dubbed
Do
the
it.
King of Chains instead of the Jack.
But
of
he's
Chains.
already held. Ow, cat.
Yeah.
what the
True,
That
he
was
is
the
already
whole
held,
joke.
so it doesn't really help
That's
at
the
all.
whole joke.
Yes, it
Um,
does, because he wouldn't be able to do any spells.
Yeah, but I do want to just hold my spell slot just in case.
Okay, I'm just saying it
Yeah.
would help.
I know it would help, but I do want to hold my spell slot at least for this first round. So I'm just
Mhm.
going to throw cards. That's why I say. Actually,
You know what our plan should be? We
do
should
have
it
all
once
just
per day.
gather
No.
around the wall and then punch Darby so that way he teleports beyond the wall. as a
I
reaction.
have Misty Step.
But he won't be able to see. Yeah, don't you have to see where you're going?
Yeah,
If
it's an
it's-
invisible
yes.
wall, he said.
Yeah,
it's
if it's
an
an
invisible
invisible
wall,
wall,
you can see
then-
But
right
if it's
through
a
it.
wall of force, then we can't teleport through.
Oh, that's
it.
true. Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
you
of course.
can, can't
I
you?
was about to say wall force. You cannot.
Yeah, it
teleport.
specifies with wall of force you can't go through it.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Even that spell is broken.
Yes.
The
Yeah,
wall of force
you
is
can't
a
even-
gross.
you can't even-
Big silly guy.
You can't even dispel it. You only can
No,
disintegrate it.
Disintegrate
See,
is the only way you can
You're,
do
Or
you're
that.
break
just
his
6'7" of
Yeah,
pure
or break
silly at
concentration.
this point, okay?
Yeah. So first card is a big 26 to hit.
Huge.
What are you throwing in? What, an Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, Eldritch
26 misses.
That will hit.
Blast. For 10 force.
I'd love Ethan just to
Concentration
bolt his
check.
eye and
Yeah.
say,
He does-
Okay, he does do
yes.
a concentration check.
I want all of them.
It's what? It's 10 because that was
That-
the damage.
Yeah, it'll be 10 because
I'm
it's.
not even gonna roll. His modifier is high enough. He can't fail.
I need to make a con
Yeah,
check.
so we need to hit him for.
It was a good
damage.
good run, boys.
But I do have the second card, so that's fine.
Okay.
I say we keep making
Roll
him
my
roll
dice.
anyway.
Dirty 20.
That will hit.
One more this time for 11. Still 10 on the saving throw because it is half the damage or 10, whichever's higher.
So he'll take 11 damage.
I'm gonna back up 30 feet. I'm gonna go say hi to Destiny. Bonus action, spades can attack, though probably not happening, especially given the
Destiny.
scenario.
Send spades in, full bore.
Just to keep the game moving while it's anybody else's turn, everyone else should just start rolling their next character.
Yeah, honestly, I got my next one ready to go.
Just start rolling your next
Well-
character.
Darby, before your familiar goes,
Yep.
he's gonna take a legendary action,
Of course.
and he's going to cast the Chill Touch on you.
Oh, fun.
Ooh.
My next character is Dr.
disadvantage,
Jaime Lee
no?
Quitz.
Yeah, disadvantage.
That is a 21.
At disadvantage?
Yep.
That will hit.
I'm trying, guys.
I
I'm
know-
trying.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
12
big.
cold damage to you, Darby.
I am resistant to cold damage actually,
And 6 cold damage.
because I
Wow.
still have that flower.
Oh, that flower! Oh my
Yep.
god, I
The
forgot
rose!
we.
The
Oh, shit.
I still have the
Rose.
crystal rose, so
Yeah,
I'm
mine
resistant to
too.
cold damage
He
specifically.
died with his.
That
I
is
have
like
mine.
the
I've been
one
saving it.
damage I am resistant to from the
I
rose.
believe I'm the only one who used mine.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
haven't
used
shattered mine
mine so long ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, I
6
have-
damage to you, Darby, and your
Yep.
familiar may go.
Yep. Yeah, I have not needed to. I haven't felt the need to use it yet because my spells kind of just do what I would want to do with it anyways. Spades will.
Poison him. Put him to sleep.
I don't think I have that much movement.
Kill him.
He's got 60 feet of flying. He could get in there.
Spades is gonna put him to sleep.
I will have Spades hover over here and give the help action to Arthur. Arthur, you feel a little bit extra lucky.
Yeah.
Arthur is put to sleep.
Put everyone to sleep.
Anything else
They
for
can't make
for
us do it.
Spades?
and then
Roll.
Spades will flutter over here and just kind of chill off the ledge.
Okay.
Over by the wall.
It will be its turn.
Space just kind
The
of chill.
Chill.
pillory that is hovering begins to float.
Oh,
Oh,
fun. They
come
can move.
Well, you could have just got out this whole time. Why are you bugging us?
You could have just
What
floated
is
out of
that?
here.
No! Why me?
You put Nash.
He holds his hand out to you, Azrael. He says, "Submit to my will."
Hey!
Azrael, does a 34 hit you?
Oh my god!
No, that's actually one below my armor.
His 35 AC as a rogue. Mind you, he's a rogue. Full rogue.
Just so everyone's aware, this is the final episode of the campaign.
Yeah, we're all
TPK. TPK.
All right, Azrael, you are going to take 24 bludgeoning,
Okay.
and
Jeez. And.
1 sec,
And
and 8 necrotic.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Uncanny Dodge.
Okay.
So I'm taking half of whatever all that was. So you said it was
It was-
14 bludgeoning and 8
24
necrotic.
No,
bludgeoning.
24,
24 and
32.
8,
That
so
would be
30.
32, so 16.
16.
So I take 16
16.
damage.
Huge.
And then he's gonna do it again.
Yep.
Okay.
oh my
Oh.
god.
That is a 29.
That will
Oh, it's
hit.
still pretty big. Yeah.
Well, his AC is still 35, so.
Yeah, actually, it's still 35.
Guys, I think my super AC isn't gonna matter.
No
17, 17,
Okay.
and a bludgeoning, and then a 7 necrotic.
Okay.
Surprisingly, not that bad.
Dr.
Oh,
Watts.
yeah. Well,
Given the first
well,
one,
you
not
take
that
it
bad.
next time then, Darby, okay?
Well, comparatively to
Okay.
like the 32, that wasn't that bad.
Well, then, my
It
action
was like 25.
is gonna be to golly. There's not a whole lot else we could do.
Stab
Um,
him.
I'm not gonna stab him. I am
It
going
is
to use.
humanoid.
I'm gonna use my bonus action with my thieves stuff to give the healer kit to Arthur.
Okay.
We're level 9. What level are we?
Yes, we are level
Ah,
9.
yes.
So you get back
A bunch plus 9.
Yeah, bunch plus 9. So that is 4 plus 9 plus 9, 18.
Ooh,
Thank
huge.
you.
And then for
a chunk of change.
That's a
then
that's
from I can only do that once for each of you,
I
so
appreciate
just
that.
let everybody know that this
That's
is
okay.
not a forever fight. I'm gonna mark that off of the things I have for the trip, and then I am going to use my action to oh man, really not a whole lot is good right now. I am going to use my action to disengage.
Okay.
Ooh,
You don't have
is-
to
He
disengage.
cannot,
he's
so he
panache.
cannot take opportunity
Oh, he
attacks
can't?
against you.
Yeah, because he's
He's
panache.
panache, baby.
Okay,
Oh,
then
yeah, that's right.
instead,
Yeah, you can only
How
opt
long
to
does the
second.
panache last?
A full
Asriel?
minute.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Okay, wow.
10
I
rounds.
will
Okay.
mark turns off.
well then I am going to instead, you see
Actually,
Jamie take his little wrist launcher of all those little darts he has. He makes a quick turn to a few knobs. He punches out. 3 darts shoot out to Sentinel, Arthur, and Ruma, as you are all blessed by his super adrenaline thing. You get a D4 on attacks and saving throws.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to move
That's
10,
a good icon for both, actually.
20, 30. And this is a wall, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to go up 10 for 40.
Oh, so it's actually
There's
the
a
platform.
pit.
There's a gap between the
There's-
pit and the
there's a
wall. You have to
pit.
jump
Yeah.
to it,
Oh.
which you could. It's only 10 feet to jump.
Well,
so.
then I will just hang off the side,
Okay.
giving
You covered
myself
that.
full cover.
Dr. Watts said I'm out.
Honestly, that's fair.
Arthur also
Alright.
gets a cute little heart, too.
Yes, I will
Yeah,
give
whatever he
him
wants to
one.
add there.
Just grab the D4. Thank you.
And DC's my turn.
All right, he will take his legendary action.
He wins, so we got him all back.
Ruma, he's going to attack you with his wand.
I don't like
At
that.
disadvantage. That is 23.
Damn it! How do you
Dang.
do time
Beats
range?
it. Dang.
Ruma, that is going to be 18 bludgeoning and 17 necrotic.
Yo!
That's a lot of
Yay.
necrotic.
Hold on, let me see if I use Stone's Endurance yet. I don't
think you have.
I don't think you did.
No.
I did.
Oh,
Okay, so
no.
you said how much? You said
17
18 bludgeoning.
and 18. So 30.
35.
35.
I just doing it
35.
off. Yeah.
35. No, you
Well,
can just do 17, 18.
I ain't feeling good.
Understandable.
Join the club.
Sentinel, you're up.
Alrighty. I
Sentinel,
am
he's made of wood.
going to rage.
He's a
He
plant.
is. He's
He
made
is
of
a
it.
plant.
What happens?
Boop, boop, boop. I get a cool little blue aura around me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what
Show it
happens?
to me.
that's the AC bonus,
Show it
if
to
I
me.
remember right.
Is that the AC or is that the...
It is. So all
Hey!
Ruma, you're gonna have a
AC
24 AC.
What size? 10?
10 feet. So
Yeah.
that's what I have
Yeah.
showing right
That's
now.
fair.
Oh,
Perfect.
It's
now
yellow.
it's yellow.
Oh, now it's
Aw.
yellow.
But it's
Sorry,
blue
everyone.
sapphires and they glow blue.
Sorry,
No.
everyone who wanted it to be blue, mainly Nick.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's yellow now.
There we
Now
go.
it's
We did it, guys.
It's like a
It's
dark
technically
blue.
a dark blue,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
It's more of a sapphire color.
Yeah, okay.
It's
fair
not
enough.
very
Blue.
dark blue.
The sapphires go and attach to Ruma and Azrael, and we're gonna take some smackaroos.
go ahead, take some smackaroos.
We love taking smackaroos.
Remember to add your D4.
Yes, I'm gonna need it. 17 plus 4, 21
That will
to
hit.
hit.
Nice.
This is why you use bless.
Yes.
So good.
Blitz.
That is 10
That's
plus whatever my rage thing is, 3, so 13.
He takes
To
And
hit.
since Sentinel did damage to him, Panache is no longer in effect.
Oh
Okay,
no!
and he has to make a Constitution check.
So
Oh, he
still-
doesn't. It was 13
still
damage.
10.
10 again. It's not enough.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I have
Half
to do
damage
a
or 10.
concentrate. I'm just taking it off. I didn't pass.
That is a
yeah, it was like a 30
20.
something, so you would have like.
Nat
Well,
20 will hit.
You actually might have been
Matt,
able to pass it.
You should roll for it because the one was 35, so the save's only like it's like 17. So you could
Yeah,
technically
you
you
could
could
still get
easily
it.
pass your contract.
Oh, I did it. 24. Thanks.
Yeah.
There you
Alright,
go.
so you're
still-
Big
you still
boost.
have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nick,
Okay.
what's the big
Yeah, it's
nat
half
20
the
on?
damage or 10, whichever's higher.
26 damage.
He takes 26 damage.
Nice.
Huge,
Bud.
that's a 13 for the save now.
What else for you, Sentinel?
That is it. That's bonus action.
Did it
Well,
make
here
its
comes the
second
next-
concentration check?
It says
Yes,
13.
yes.
DC 13 this time. If it can.
He
Can
still
he
can't-
fail it?
Still can't. He cannot fail it.
Dang, he got a big save bonus. Okay.
That means he's got a lot of health. If he...
That means he has
Sentinel,
at least a plus
You
13
are
con.
taking the wand from the legendary action this time. That
Come on,
is
bud.
26.
That hits.
Yeah, that's super good.
That'll
Yeah.
do
So the first bludgeoning will be halved.
Naturally.
So, that was a really bad roll too. 7 at the half,
Nice.
Take it. We'll take it.
That's pretty good.
and then 15 necrotic.
Yeesh, the chronic doesn't help.
Yeah,
No, then the chronic doesn't
that's rough.
Azriel.
be rough.
Yes. I will unsheath my scimitar and take a whack at him.
You do have
Okay, go
the
ahead.
help action
That is. Ooh, so I got advantage.
And plus D4.
and your D4 as well.
That's gonna be. So. 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Perfect.
Nice.
Okay. So it's gonna be sneak attack, baby.
Dab him.
20d6 is it? It's 5. 5 plus the 1 from the weapon.
Also in my inventory, I have a thing called a one-way rock transporter. I have no idea what
That's
that
the
is.
bird.
Does-
That's for the rock. We can call
the
a
gi-
rock
yeah,
to
the-
come in here
Yeah, the
and
giant
fly us
bird
away.
that
The
can,
rock cannot get inside the palace.
and also
Oh.
cannot carry Sentinel.
It's that kind of rock.
Yes.
Yeah,
The ROC rock. Yeah,
It is-
Oh,
the-
that's the rock.
yeah, it is
I
ROC, not
refuse.
ROCK.
The rock makes its way in here to the best of its ability. and
It-
gets us out.
Depending on
It's
how the
stuck in
item is
entryway
worded.
Trying to get in.
So
It's
30,
giant wings.
32 slashing
32.
damage.
Azriel, is your scimitar magical?
I guess it would depend. I said my normal scimitar, so no. The ghost one isn't magical either. So no, no.
Technically
It's
not,
just
no.
would be
As
normal.
you strike him, your blow bounces off his flesh, doing no damage.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a problem.
Okay. Azriel will then use his movement for 10, 20, 30. And then
Wait.
what do I got?
I can do something about that.
I don't really have anything for bonus actions that I can do because it's a full action to shoot my gun. So nope,
Yeah.
I'm backing
Unfortunately.
off. I guess I'm gonna bonus action dash and just kind of sit in the corner over here and contemplate my life choices. That's
Okay.
it.
Oh my
Ruma.
god!
This is it, boys.
No legendary action.
TPK.
So, all right, how's the party looking? I look like shit.
I'm
Yeah,
fine.
You look like shit. Azriel's not looking hot.
I'm in half.
Jamie looks okay. Sentinel is and Darby's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And this guy looks
Spain's is
completely
perfect.
unbothered
This
by any.
dude's been scratched a little bit.
Have we done like 50 damage, maybe? Which is a
We can
decent
do
chunk.
it, guys.
but-
We can do it, guys. Come on.
Don't give up. You still got time.
We still don't even know how to kill an Archon, though.
Nope.
Is it just by
Yeah,
slashing
we have
it?
no idea how
Why
to kill
not?
an Archon.
We know how to kill it. We never ask ourselves how do we kill anything else when we fight it. We just do it.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
But-
throwing
fair.
that out there.
That is very
Yeah,
fair.
but they all die the same way. Archons seem to die a different way.
You don't know that.
How
We've
do-
never seen an Archon die.
That was a good time to
Trial
find
and
out.
error. Scientific method. Trial and error, baby. Let's go.
There's nothing
All
else
right.
we could do.
Says the guy whose
Oh.
bullets bounce off this guy.
His blade bounced
Blade,
off.
my bullet's gonna shoot him.
What's
Well-
your plan, Ruma?
All right, I have to use my action, and I'm gonna use my entire lay on hands pool to heal
Alright.
myself.
There you
That's
go.
fair.
All right, and then we add this and roll 20. So now I added 45 HP. Very solid, very solid. And then for my bonus action, actually I'm not. I still have my Shield of Faith. Yeah, that's it.
Even if this guy kills us all, he still doesn't get what he wants, and
That
that's
is
a
true.
victory.
Legendary action.
Oh, yep.
Fuck.
Okay.
Ruma.
Ooh.
That is 26.
Damn it! I thought you were gonna say 23 again, and I'm much happier with the 26 to be honest. Meets it, beats it was gonna be the death of me.
Yeah, no, 23 feels bad because it's like, well, you know, he just got it. 26 is like, well, I wasn't saving that anyways. Actually, you're 24 right now too.
Yes.
Yeah,
22 bludgeoning,
oh, it's a good thing you healed 45.
9 necrotic.
Oof.
Okay.
He holds
I'm
out
good.
the wand embedded in his arm and fires it at you again.
So much.
Thank you.
Darby.
Okay. Man. How close is he to me? I assume he's okay. I will use my bonus action to hex little old man. Oh, goodbye, bot.
No.
It just like stopped. It didn't leave. It just like stopped.
Gotta love it. Well,
Right.
everyone can just pretend in their heads that cool
Yeah.
music's
All right,
playing.
no-
Eric, you hit the chorus. No, Nick, you got the chorus. Like, oh, I got the.
There it is.
Oh, there
back.
it is.
Yeah,
There we
that's
go.
right. That's only a matter of time before the bot comes back up.
Commander G is
So
back.
we're gonna hex him. With I don't know, wisdom, strength. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Wisdom. We'll go wisdom.
Okay.
Unlikely to actually matter. Hex does not impose anything other than that.
I don't know. I was saying something.
I mean, oh yeah,
Did
actually, no, because it's a saving throw. It's only for ability checks with this skill.
Oh.
So the problem with Hex is it literally doesn't like do anything in combat other than the bonus damage. But that's okay. And then I'm hawking cards.
Go ahead.
Love to see the natural 4 for a 12.
That will miss. It will just bounce off of his powerful aura he's giving off.
The second card though, much better. That is well.
Well,
That's a natural 6 for 14.
that will also disintegrate upon his aura.
Dang, you mean to tell me that a low level 14 doesn't hit an actual god of creation?
did
That's
it, Brendan.
crazy.
He surprisingly does not have a high AC, but
14 is too low.
I mean,
so-
I would hope so. He's hanging upside down.
yeah, actually,
Yeah,
that's fair,
pillars.
yes.
With his arm bleeding, he should
his
be.
arms and his feet bleeding.
Can we? Oh, someone do the disarm action.
Hey!
Because then you'd have no arm at
Yeah.
all.
Maybe he wouldn't have any weapon. Yeah. Is that what's
anything
wrong
else
with it?
for you?
I will just stand next to the wall, and that is it for me.
Okay.
Bade,
You're familiar.
the hero of the day.
Yeah. He cannot
He
attack
goes and
this
gets a
turn.
nat 20.
He can't even attack this turn.
But he can give someone the help action.
He can do that. Let's give it. Basil, I'm still using the ruler. Fly into the aura. He'll sprinkle Ruma with magical dust, and he feels lucky. And his Spades will fly back
And as
out.
Spades does so, I will say, from the great Sagandis,
Okay.
thank you.
He was here.
He was behind Ruma,
Okay, just making sure.
or behind Sentinel. Yeah.
For a second there, I forgot these were 10-foot squares.
Yes, they are
Yep.
10-foot squares.
Anything else for him?
Sagandis nuts.
Nope. He will help Ruma and leave.
Sentinel. Does a natural 20 hit you?
Oh,
No.
There's
Oh.
been a murder.
I'd like to report a
Fortunately,
murder.
the bludgeoning is halved.
I don't know
Holy
if that's that
But then
fortunate.
necrotic though.
Yeah,
The
the necrotic's gonna
necrotic's
tear through.
So that is half of that. It's gonna be 20 bludgeoning.
Half.
That
Oh
my
it is a
gosh.
crit. Well,
Well, here comes
yeah. Here comes all of the damage though.
Here
here
comes
comes
the
the boom.
As
Oh,
long
that's
as he
nat
doesn't,
20. I actually rolled a nat 20. I was like, oh my god, not a 12. There we go. That's
at
better.
least it probably won't do
24
over 100.
necrotic. Originally, it said 56 necrotic, and I'm like, that doesn't add up properly.
Still
That's a-
standing.
Oof.
I'm sure by not mine.
So that was its first.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I just accidentally deleted it.
And then he
We did it!
disappears.
You
Oh,
did it!
Told
Hey,
you.
we solved
I
the
told you.
Archon
He's
puzzle.
really
All we had to
tiny
do
now.
was
Now
still,
he's tiny. He's tiny.
He teleports back in, but no, he's tiny.
all we had to do was
Was
survive.
that his size or was he big? No, that was his
That's
size.
his
Way to
size.
go.
That's a big
That's
deal.
what
Those
she
pin
said.
particles.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
We just had
He
to
is
survive.
Ant-Man.
30. Also, you guys will both get opportunities of attack.
Oh, he's going for Jamie.
Oh, he doesn't like that Jamie hanging over.
You didn't
the wall.
even see. You didn't even see where I went.
You can see those little fingers.
He's probably got true sight, bro.
He's omniscient.
Well, if he has true sight, then that's lame.
So, no, and Ruma got an
Tell him.
opportunity of attack on him.
Yeah, Ruben
We'll
said
be
that
sure
would
to
get
tell
lost.
him that.
All
Hey,
right.
You have
I
that
will-
ability. That's lame.
And
That's
I
right.
believe
This is
Ruma, yours is at advantage because help is just like the next roll you do.
Sick. All right, I've got 26 to hit.
That will hit, but I'll ask the same question. Is your weapon magical?
No.
It will bounce off then unless you...
Can I
like-
still move towards him as my
Yeah, you can
Relentless
Relentless
Avenger
Avenger.
feat?
You
I
can
also
still
think you
push
can-
him.
I was gonna say, I also think you can use your you can radiant strike those as well because it's an attack.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
smite?
Do you have
want
not even just smite? Do you have the level 9? Because I think you might at some point get a thing that makes your weapons just magical in general.
Oh no.
Also
Well, I mean,
shred.
I
I don't
have
think we have
magic
that.
weapons.
Yeah, I know you have
but
that. I
haven't
don't.
used it.
No,
Alright,
yeah,
well,
paladins don't get that. That's
I'm
cleric
upcasting the
thing.
shit out of smite if 26 hits.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fair.
so third level smite coming
Spend it
in.
all. Spend it
Is
all. We
he
need to
is
do
he
some damage.
undead or fiendish or something like that?
Undead fiend or
Let
I think
me
it's just
double
undead
check
fiends?
because I wrote this in here. I want to double check the original stat block here.
Also, make sure you push him away from me.
I mean, the push would
Yeah.
happen as he was leaving.
Yeah, which
I
means
also
he
don't
would
even know
have
if
to.
he can. I think it has to be on his turn that he pushes. Is like the
Crusher
wording of
fiend.
it.
He's
Yeah, for Crusher.
he's technically an Archon, but he's also a fiend.
All
get the
right, I
bonus
get that
D8?
extra D8.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is
The devil. He's literally the
Yeah,
devil.
one
it's
for
literally
that.
double.
Oh, that's a D10. We don't want that.
You want
Okay,
D8.
there we go.
No, he
So
can still move him. It's once per turn. He hasn't did it
one
before.
for fiend, two for that,
His turn.
1, 2. Okay, so we're getting a nice
So it's per
5d8 roll here.
Yeah, but I believe turn
Nice.
means his turn, not like the round.
Wow, that was okay. 23 radiant damage.
Also, it's not like he can't just keep doing his move.
Pressure feet. Here, 1 sec. I will Google it. I am curious on this.
I think it. Oh, I
I
don't know.
believe
how to...
it's only your turn.
Yeah, I think it's on your turn, if I remember right.
Could be wrong though.
Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that does bludgeoning damage, you can move it 5 feet, provided the target is no more than one size larger than you. Which, as a Goliath, it would technically be tied for you in size, I believe.
I'm strong.
It is just specified as once per turn.
You know what? I'm gonna make a DM ruling and say that you can go ahead and use it. I'll count it as part of the. It's not technically the round, but it is, I guess, once per your turn. You're just doing it earlier.
Yeah.
All right, I
So-
guess I'd push him 5 feet back.
Which is half
Well,
a
okay.
square.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So technically, Sentinel needed to do this first because he was there.
Yeah,
and
Sentinel
he's
gets to do
gonna
his
go-
attack first.
So that'd be 10, 20. Sentinel, you get yours. So go ahead. So Swift,
Do
holds
whatever your stuff
holds
is.
Thing.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna crush him because it's gonna push him closer to Jamie. So
Oh yeah, true.
I
Well,
mean,
you can push
choose
it. You
where
can
you
technically
push
push him to any unoccupied
I
space.
choose to believe that if I'm gonna push somebody, they will be pushed away. and
No,
the way
that's
I'm
fair. Yeah, but
I can't
technically,
hit
rules is
somebody
written,
and
you
have
can
them
hit
push
someone with your
them.
crusher feet and pull them in, which makes no sense. I think it kind of makes sense. You like do a wide swing and hit him on like the back, and it like knocks him to the side rather than just straight backwards.
Yeah, well, sideways I could get.
I think that makes sense.
All right, Sentinel, what'd you get?
21 to hit,
Also, rip the bot. What happened?
20 damage.
That is the one
Dang,
Discord.
he'll take 20 damage, and then he will go So that
Just-
was one second. Let me redo this. Make sure he can make it. So
10, 20.
30.
Okay,
So
so then-
now it'd be yours. So if you'd like to use Crusher, you can.
All right, I
upon-
guess I will
You can-
push
you can
him.
technically push him up, like away from Jamie.
Yeah, I'm gonna try doing that. I'm gonna try pushing him. I
Upward.
guess
North.
Yeah,
north.
So technically,
5
he'll be
feet
like
north.
right about here.
Yeah.
And how much damage did you do to him?
26 radiant.
Nice.
Or I'm sorry, 23 radiant.
You'll do 23.
Yeah.
All right, so
Nice
it's
job.
10, 40, and then I need to double check something here. Technically, he cannot reach you. He can only go there.
And that is why you do that.
Nice.
And he used his attack to do the wand. He cannot reach you because of the 10-foot squares. That is his turn.
Okay, only the one.
Sentinel.
That is the one.
No,
Lucky
it's
little
not
loud.
Sentinel's
Yeah,
turn.
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
my
You know what?
turn.
Yep.
yeah, the
I'm
guy
sorry.
disappeared and then skipped Dr. Watts.
Yep, it
Yes.
accidentally. I need to
Yeah,
re-add
because he got
him. That is
removed from
why-
the county.
Yep, let
within the thing.
me fix that. He was an
He got
He had an
11.
11.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, I got it. I forgot he got deleted from the
Yeah,
count.
from the thing. And then, yep. I
There you go,
ahead of
Dr.
my
Watts.
player.
Okay,
Yep.
this is hilarious, and I like that this happened the way it did. Gonna
This does not seem
climb up to here. I'm using my object interaction to throw Arthur
I guess so.
the automatic pistol that I took away from him for being a murderer earlier. That is one of the 2 infusions that I have still up. And
Oh, you still have that one
Awesome.
active?
I didn't have any other thing to replace it with. That
You
was
know what?
willful.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I just
That's
been
awesome.
sitting on it. So now you do have technically a magic weapon. That is another gun, just a regular pistol.
Yeah.
And you don't need to reload it because it's got that thing.
Awesome.
I am gonna go
It is a +1. I feel
10.
too,
Yeah.
20,
which is helpful given.
30.
the
I'm gonna
scenario.
go over to Sentinel, and I'm going to use my action to use another one of the healing kits, bringing me down to 8 of those.
Balancing.
Hey, that is another 9 plus 9. That's another 18 to Sentinel. 18 health. That was my action. I am 10, 20. Oof. But I don't want to go too much farther. So I have 10 more feet. Bonus action. 10. I'm gonna dash. 10, 20, 30, 40. Hang off the side 50.
Right.
That's it.
All right, he is going to take a
Legendary.
legendary action.
Yep.
His eyes light up red and they hit you, Sentinel. But we'll see if they hit you.
I
Actually, no,
tried
they
it.
don't. That does not have enough range, so he's just going to do the chill touch like before.
Okay.
Woo!
Never mind. He will not hit you with an Omega laser.
That
Omega beam.
is 38.
Yo!
I'm firing my laser.
To hit?
Yes.
Yeah, 38 to hit.
Yeah. That hit.
Yes! Yes! Yes, it does.
Now is Sentinel resistant to cold damage?
No.
16 cold damage, Sentinel.
16 gold.
Ooh.
And now
Well-
it's your turn, Sentinel.
Well, there you go, Sentinel. At least you ate that, because I gave
Yeah.
you 18.
Come
Thank
on,
you.
bud.
Okay. Well, how's he looking?
Rip.
Good.
You guys
Still-
have done an okay amount of damage to him.
We've been hitting him.
Yeah.
That is
well,
one way we could describe it. We have been hitting him.
problem is he's been hitting me real hard, and
He does
well-
hit a lot harder than we do.
That is why you have a healer, and that is why you just
Oh yeah,
keep
I am,
fighting.
I am
Yeah, but-
concentrating.
if I take one more hit,
Okay.
that's it.
I mean, I can always bring you back up.
Well, that's what we think. All right.
Yeah, and then the
Uh,
200 damage crit comes in, and you
Not,
can't
you're
bring
the
him up 'cause he's
barbarian.
just
You're the
dead.
barbarian, Nick. It's not your job to think. Your job.
Yeah,
to
no,
You hit
hit the
first,
thing.
ask later.
No, I do think, except yeah, my intelligence is -1, so
Hit the thing.
I hit the ting.
Yes.
Alright.
Thing, ask later.
No, but what I actually do is I
Golly.
just I pat Ruma on the shoulder as I say, "Go get him, buddy," and I'm going to roll d6. Bummer. Okay, you get a level 1 spell back.
Sweet.
That's so helpful.
Yeah.
But extra smite.
And then was the plan. And then I'm going to go 5, 10,
20,
15, 20, 30. And then I will get in this area so then at least all of these people have an
That's
AC
great.
bonus.
Yeah. And then he doesn't matter. He's hitting 38. The AC bonus is not helpful.
Anything else for you?
It could be
This
helpful.
touch.
Very rarely.
All right. Yeah. All right. That's it. That's action and movement. I don't have a bonus action.
Here's the next legendary.
Oh,
Azrael,
Oh.
29.
That'll hit, certainly.
Oh, what the +1 doesn't give you a 20 or a 30 AC? Dang.
No.
20 cold damage.
Oof. Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot.
So, technically, did I use my uncanny dodge this round already?
I don't
or
think
no?
you have,
It was
no.
You have
Yeah.
not.
No,
No.
Okay,
not
I'm
since
gonna
you've gone.
have that then. I'm gonna uncanny
So it'll
dodge
be
that to 10. Okay. All right. So my reaction's gone. All right. So now I am going to use bonus action steady aim. I'm going to whip out the pistol I just caught from Jamie, and aim down the sights to this guy.
Okay.
So I can't.
She'll
move
get your
it, so
reaction back after this
damage.
turn as well, so that worked out.
Oh yeah, that's a natural 20, baby.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's gonna be 10.
A stupid amount of dice.
Technically does not get sneak attack. There's no one nearby in his range.
rolled with advantage.
I have steady aim
yes,
and I got advantage.
Thank you.
So.
Thank you.
So he does get sneak attack, which is gonna be a stupid amount of dice. So many d6.
You're welcome for
And
the
at
cool
+1.
gun.
Yeah. If only I could stop rolling
Okay.
under a 10 on my d20, that'd be great.
Guys, look at this cat.
It's black. You can't see
we
it.
literally can't even see it. It looks like you're holding nothing.
It's just your. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Oh, and it's gone.
You see its eyes.
It just looks like
It just
things
looks
are
like
covered.
more
It's
darkness,
gonna
yeah.
It's gonna be 58 damage from a magical weapon.
He takes 58
That's what you
damage.
get, and that's a science weapon, punk.
That is
Science
action, bonus
damage.
action, and I can't move.
Yeah,
My
you have
turn's
0
over.
movement.
Well, it is going to take a
Legendary.
legendary. It's last, and it's going to go after you again, Azrael.
Yeah.
Your reaction
Oh,
is
that was
back, though.
actually a really bad roll. 21.
How much does the AC
Plus
field
one.
give me?
One.
Oh, I no, it still hits.
1 over.
No, I'm at 18, so
Awesome.
it would be 19. So
And speaking of 19 points of damage to you.
uncanny dodge.
Yes, yep.
It came up
Yep,
just in
so
time.
it'll be
Hey!
8.
Hey, it just came back. Look at that.
Oh,
That's rough.
Bruma.
It's all good.
well.
I'll take it. I'll take it for you guys. I'll do it.
Well, I'm
The
the one.
rogue being the tank.
He says that, I'm gonna be looking at him like I'm the only one that's 50 feet over. And as a
Hey, you
result,
know I don't go forward.
I'm going to upcast Cure Wounds on myself.
Oof.
There you go.
Do it.
That was not good. I healed myself 17 health.
Hey, that's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's
That's
one hit.
true.
That's half a hit.
And then
Yeah, sometimes move,
Half a hit.
sometimes battles come down to half a hit though.
That is
so.
true, though, yeah.
there's that, and I gotta heal myself on.
But the
D&D
only hit point that
Beyond.
matters is that last one.
It's the last one. That's the
Yeah.
only one that matters.
That's right.
Health is a
And,
resource.
You know what? Screw it. As my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Magic Weapon on myself,
There you go.
All right.
He no
and
longer has
that'll
the
be
shield.
it. It's not like he wasn't gonna be able to hit through my
Yeah,
shield.
I know.
Exactly. That was
At that
a
point,
waste
yeah,
of
just
time.
drop it. Who cares?
Anything else for Yuruma?
He's still within
No.
range of me.
All right, Darby.
As fun as that would be, I doubt that would ever actually work. So, I will
Music is epic.
It
is.
really is.
continue to throw cards.
Just keep chucking those cards,
I
baby.
get-
Those cards, baby.
Yeah, so get the
Throw 'em if you
D6
got 'em.
from hats.
I play Pot of Greed.
Pot of green. This lets me throw 2 cards at my opponent.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, so it's my turn.
Ooh, that's actually a good roll. Oh, I forgot. I don't have a plus. I have a +9. That is a 26.
That'll hit.
For the force is 13, and then 5 necrotic on top.
He is immune to necrotic.
Well, hex is useless.
Get fricked.
The good thing you used a whole turn to get that situation.
Yeah, no,
It's a
thanks.
bonus action. It's fine.
Could have fairy fired him, and we all got advantage. But no, do that.
Yeah. Let's have the boss with legendary actions try to fail a saving throw with
Yeah.
this plus a billion.
Yeah.
Dang, that is so unfortunate. That's a 19. That's not a 20. That's a 28 to hit.
That will hit still.
And I rolled the max on the dice. That's 15 force and 6 necrotic. Not that that one matters.
15 force. Anything else for you, Darby?
Bonus action. Spades can attack, but probably won't.
Okay.
I feel like Spade should be
Well-
carrying more of the load here.
Yeah, I
Spades
agree.
can do what Spades
I'm not gonna
wants to
lie. With 13 AC and 7 HP, there's not much Spades can do with a +4 to hit.
Yeah, it's pretty huge.
Yeah.
A 20 is a 20.
That's a 20.
That is true. A 20 is a 20. Well, I mean, he is within range of the flight, but
Put him in his face. Give him disadvantage.
But Spades will flutter up to Ruma again. Give him the help action,
Thanks.
and we'll flutter over here, and that'll be Spades' turn.
All right.
Actually, he'll flutter over here and try to. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. He's a tiny creature.
He's gonna get
technically.
smoted out of the air.
He just
I could use my reaction to give him
Just knock him off.
resistance.
Just
he
straight
killed
up
Spades so hard that you
He
can
just
never summon him again.
he just collapse him like a bug.
That would be very.
He is a
very
tiny creature,
unfortunate.
so I would be very.
So
That's another like 10 GP you gotta go spend.
it is his
or 10
turn.
gold.
Kind of seeing you all scurry to the back, leaving poor Ruma and Spades as your frontline fighters right now.
It's okay. We can bring the
Past-
familiar
past
back.
Here, he kind of scans the battlefield. Well, this is growing boring for me. Have you been beaten enough? Are you willing to accept me now?
We literally.
Have you been beaten enough?
Ugh, we tried to talk about
Wait.
this.
Dude,
Ruma holds the
okay.
game face but shakes his head, staring at this guy with the shield up.
We can give you one offer. You see my wonderful card dragon over there? If you'd like to take over that, I have full control over it, so I doubt you could do too much havoc. And we can keep you on a leash, but still let you exist in a body.
I think I'd like to occupy you.
Unfortunately, there's not a vacancy here. I've already been taken twice.
What is it with Darby? Are you just like a?
I don't
man.
know.
They're seeing something we don't hear.
Darby, Warlock Gigolo.
Is it the hat? Like,
It might be. You never know. Who knows? Who knows what's up with that?
man, everybody wants Darby.
Yeah, everyone wants to just occupy my
Astir
mind.
points his wand at the ground, and from it, bones begin to take shape.
Fantastic.
Aw, yeah, that's what we needed. Oh, poor Spades. Oh, gee.
Oh, so he can create undead things? Huh, I wonder if he's gonna stop the beckoning.
I wonder where the reckoning comes from.
Yeah, this
that's
is
crazy,
looking
huh?
like less and less a thing that I want to help.
Yeah, you keep just taking points in the wrong column,
Hey,
my guy.
Ruma, you can smite those things, right?
There's a lot of them.
Well, yeah, but
Have we fought these before? Do we know what they are?
They're ghouls.
I don't know.
Yeah, those ghouls.
Oh, they're ghouls. They're just monsters.
They're just things.
Yeah, but like
Have
how
we fought
tough are
them
ghouls?
before?
I can't remember.
I don't think
Uh,
you fought ghouls before.
Ghouls
Oh, then I wouldn't
specifically, I
remember.
don't think so. No, I don't see them in the
Get
count.
their ACs in there.
But they're clearly undead bone
Yes,
stuff.
there's
So
some
that's
kind of
good for me.
undead. That's the nice thing about having the kill count is I vaguely know what we fought the entire time.
Control F and find out what we fought.
We have not fought unless I have named them something else. We have not fought ghouls. We have fought ghasts though.
While he's setting that up, chat gang, put F in the chat for Ruma.
And
Yeah.
Spades about to die real quick.
But smiley faces in the chat because my cat plays fetch, and I think it's the best discovery ever.
There you go.
Elyssia
Yeah.
gang, we got this.
We've also fought specters and skeletons, but not ghouls that I am aware of.
Oh
Come on,
fuck.
Elyssia gang, we got this.
All right, that is his turn.
What was that?
However, this one's gonna go and it's going to attack Spades.
What is that? Oh yeah. Okay. It can try.
That's
15.
Well, that definitely hits it.
All right, it is going to take 7 piercing damage.
Dang. Well, there's my reaction. I'm gonna give him resistance to the damage.
Okay, so it'll be 3.
4, 3.
3 or 4.
Yep, I always run them.
Yeah, we're good. I just want to. You can keep going. I'm just checking if it's only for that hit or if it's longer. I think it's only for the hit.
Okay, it is going to go. What's its movement? 10, 20, 30. So Spades will get an op on him if he'd like, if he's
And
allowed.
he does. I did give him my bonus action, so he can
Okay.
attack. And he will. Why not? With his sting or whatever.
With this thing or whatever.
His thing or whatever.
His sting.
Yeah.
That's the it's called sting. That's the name of the attack. I didn't name it. That's just what it's called. That is a 13.
He
That
didn't name it, that's just
will
what it's
to hit.
called.
Yeah, 13 to hit.
That will hit.
Ooh. All right. It will take 2 plus 4 or 2 plus 2 is 4 piercing damage. And
Okay.
it needs to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
I rolled a 19, so I don't know what his bonus
It
is.
does not matter.
Yeah.
It's only unfair.
All right. With his turn being done, Halfsteer will take his legendary action.
Yep.
Oh, great.
As he do.
Gonna bludgeon his zombies to death.
Darby, it's going to be a 30 on you for the chill attack.
Yeah, no, that definitely hits.
That seems pretty anti-chill, guy.
Yeah, that's actually very aggressive.
Yeah,
That's
that's not
not
very
cool.
chill.
Yeah.
Somebody get this man's a doobie.
And
He's
it's a
got to
half,
chill.
so 8.
8 cold damage? Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, remember when you were like, hey,
I
yeah,
got
I'm
a
not gonna
concentration
use,
check to hex
dominate
him.
monster. Remember that?
Yeah, that was a couple
It's-
turns ago.
Yeah, it's okay, but now there's more things to hit with the spells. So like,
Cast fireball, and then I'll say you saved us.
Hex is gone.
Axe is gone.
Oh, dang it! The necrotic damage was doing so much.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
really helping us.
I
It
mean,
is really
it does give him
bad.
disadvantage
Dr.
on
Watson,
skill
yeah.
checks
It
for
does, it
one
does.
thing, but not that actually
Okay.
comes up.
So if he tried to lift a boulder, we would have been right in your way then.
I mean, technically, because I hacked wisdom, Panache would be
Oh.
at disadvantage for him.
Ah, there you go.
Okay. Well,
But
then,
that's like the
earlier.
only thing other
I
than
know.
grappling that comes up with Hex in combat. That part's been put out of combat, but why would you cast Hex out of combat? That's kind of weird.
Hey, we used hex during the snail race.
That is true,
How
actually,
high-
yeah. And then we got kicked out for cheating.
DM, how high is what's his face floating above the ground?
Not very high, like 5
Yeah.
feet.
We are hitting him, so
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Dang it. Well,
Don't
then I
hit me that
can't
far.
use my thing. Okay. Well, then, in that case, I will do a little bit of moving and grooving. I'm going to jump up. 10, 20, 30. I'm going to stab him with my neurotoxin booming blade.
Okay.
We'll see if it hits, because I have to do a little bit of movement around. That's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. That will be
still drop for a moment. But
6 slashing damage.
Take 6 slashing damage.
It'll take 7 thunder damage,
Take 7 thunder damage. And it's
and then if it moves, it'll take some
yeah, bonus
more.
damage.
And then I am going to go. So that was 10, 20, 30. No, wait, no. 10, 20, 30, 40. And then as a. What was my action? My bonus action. I will cast. Well, not cast. I will science. Cure wounds. onto Sentinel.
Wouldn't it get an opportunity of attack because you moved away from it?
I have
Mobile
mobile.
feet.
So I do
Oh,
not
you're
take
right.
Wow.
That's right, bro.
Yeah, so then
I don't know
that's
if
why
you're forgetting about mobile.
that's why I was trying to attack him earlier, but then he had
Yeah.
panache, so I didn't have to do that. So then we're gonna do. Well, that's not bad. So that's 9 healing back to you plus. Gotta remember what my feature tells me I get to do, because I'm a chemical savant. Another 4, so it'd be
13. No.
Sentinel.
Cool.
That's action, movement,
Bonus.
and I only have
Ooh.
40. So, yep, that's it. That's all I can do.
Nice job.
All right, he's going to take his second legendary action.
Nice.
Jamie, that is going to be a 33 to hit you.
Well, that's gonna hit. I don't have much else I can do about that.
Well, it's kind of out.
Nobody really does.
Yep.
Only 11 cold damage.
I will eat that because
Kind of have to.
I mean, I could do something with it. I don't
Oh
wanna
yeah.
waste it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Sentinel, you'll be next.
Oh, I forgot you get that spell. That's a cool spell.
It's a cool spell. Yeah.
Jamie, just to double check with you, what was your HP set at? Because in
It was at 38. Now it's at 20.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure of that.
Yeah.
To make sure everything. Oops, and I just screwed that up.
I am pretty sure that I have not attacked anybody, nor have I taken damage since my last turn.
I don't believe so.
Yeah,
So I
think you.
my rage has dropped.
Rage, Shadow Legend.
It's okay. The +1 AC was not that
And
impactful.
20, 30, 40.
Oh, actually,
and-
at this point, it might be a little bit more useful now because there's all the ghouls.
Then I'm going to rage.
Of course.
It's a bonus action. See what else I get. I think I got the literally exact same thing. Yep.
It's back up.
Well,
Yeah, more AC bonus.
yeah, they're back.
We did it, guys.
Let's really hope it's something else.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's okay. It happens.
I was really hoping for that big ol' temporary hit point doing some
Yeah,
big damage.
The big tendrils or.
to everything on 30 feet. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna hit this guy.
Okay.
There's the one. I was looking for you. And then hopefully that's a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
$12 damage.
It crumbles to bones.
Nice.
Oh.
I think I'm actively on the kill count right now too.
So I have 40 and okay, so I have 60. I fly to here, and then we'll do my second attack against the guy right in front of me.
Go ahead.
Hit it big.
26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Make sure you're rolling those D4s for bless.
I did, and that's what
Oh, wait,
got
I
me
have to roll
probably to hit
concentration.
last time.
I have to roll concentration.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
I
you
got
got a
hit.
lot of damage.
Yeah.
I took 11, so I have
Yeah,
to beat
that's
11.
10.
Yeah.
Oh, 12. Okay, we're good.
You're good.
Let's go up.
All right, 16 damage.
It takes 16 damage. Still up.
Okay, now what's the left?
That is it for me.
All right. This one's going to go, and it's going to run here, and it's going to attack Spades.
No, Spades, I've already used my reaction.
No!
That is a natural 1.
Spades
Spades
Spades is
fine.
alive for another
Spades
day!
lives! Spades is looking
Before,
terrible.
before Azrael goes, he will take his last legendary action.
Yep.
And Azrael, that is a 36.
That will hit.
We'll allow that. We'll allow that.
13.
Ooh, not terrible, actually.
All right.
Pretty
So
rough,
I can still
but-
see him above all the
Yeah.
ghouls
Oh, yeah.
and
He's a
stuff.
big boy. He's a
Yeah,
big
he's
boy.
huge.
Yeah, that's what I figured. All right. Bonus action. Steady aim. Taking a shot at him.
Go ahead.
That is going to be a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Perfect.
Nice.
Oh, wire things. Sorry. That's nice.
All right, what do I do with my last?
Jamie, what did you say your hit points was at? 27?
27.
Weird, it switched to 14, so I'm putting you back.
31 damage
He takes 31 damage.
with the bullet. And that's bonus action, and I can't move because it's steady aim. It's my turn.
All right. This one up here is going to attack Ruma. That is going to miss. I'm not even going to tell you the number. It's bad. Ruma, you're up.
All right. How does Big Boy look? Does he still look barely scratched, or?
And, he's got some visible wounds on him.
Now, are those ones different than the ones that he was bleeding from before?
Yes, they are physical wounds, not the weird magical spell cast upon him by Galari.
He's got like magic bleeding, Bruce.
All right. Well. What hell?
Oh, hey, you could knock one of those guys off the ledge too, though.
That's gonna be the plan, actually. I'm gonna
Yeah,
take
faster for you.
a whack at the one on the very top, the one that just attacked me.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Don't
I
forget
was
your
on the
D4
wrong
as well.
tab of my character sheet. I don't think I needed a 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah, probably not.
All right. Now, Ethan, I am going to send him off the ledge, but I will still roll damage if he would like.
It's a full
Uh,
send.
Yeah, if you want to roll damage, maybe you'll one-shot it, but it will plummet down to the 100 feet below.
Yeah, it's a full send.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
no,
got.
I'm still giving that.
11 damage. I'm not gonna smite, but yeah.
Yeah, he's bumped off dead.
Yeah, no, you're getting that one.
All right, and then the second one will go towards this guy right in front of me,
Okay.
and that'll be.
Come on.
Ooh, I got 19 to hit, but I haven't rolled my D4 yet.
Roll
That'll
it.
hit. It'll hit.
Okay, go ahead.
Roll it in.
Roll it anyways.
And this one I will.
Smoke him if you got him.
I'll level 1 smite. All right,
Okay.
so that is,
they
I
undead?
believe,
It's a freebie.
3d8.
Consent, I'll give it to you.
They are undead.
Okay, you get the bonus. Also, I don't know if you roll
Alright.
advantage on your first one, but I'm pretty sure you had the help action.
That'll be
Not that it matters.
14 radiant damage.
No.
Takes 14 radiant. What did it take?
And
from
what's
the-
the actual?
Oh, I gotta do
damage
the
too?
I gotta do the bludgeoning too.
Yeah.
12 bludgeoning.
And your magic weapon, does it do anything?
Oh, it gives,
gives
me
them
a
a
plus
plus
one.
one.
Plus 2. Plus 1 or 2.
Plus
I
one,
think yeah, +1.
So it is dead.
The level.
Yay! And then I will advance forward. No, I won't.
And then I will stand still.
Yep, that's it for me.
All right. Sorry, Darby, you got flipped around again for the thing. Darby.
Yep.
The guy in front of me, please. He's halfway dead.
I
No one just
know.
wants to move.
The problem is, it's either I cast a spell or I hit him.
Hit him.
Cast a spell. Wait, what's the spell?
What spell are you gonna do?
Are you finally gonna hold monster?
I don't think I'll hold monster, but I
He
would.
has legendary resistances, I
Yeah,
guarantee it.
I would
Just
assume
ignore
so.
them.
But I could fairy fire, which would still help because it'd give advantage on the ghouls.
That's what I'm
potentially.
thinking.
And possibly give advantage on Big Man, but
Yeah.
very unlikely that he doesn't succeed a save in general.
Level 9 meteor strike.
How's he been doing on the wall concentration checks?
He hasn't been hit recently.
I was gonna say he hasn't been attacked recently, and I don't think the damage you've done has been enough that I.
Well, the one time
Oh,
I
wait,
did
no.
50.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got 50
Yeah,
much.
yeah, Azrael did do like 50 something on a crit.
Okay.
So that's like a
That is a good
20.
point.
What was it? Like
So
57?
we'll say 25.
Yeah,
Just
25. Yeah. A little low.
Uh, 28.
but... Okay. I mean,
Ooh,
still, you
close.
know,
It was close.
it was very close. It might have actually failed if we remember
Also,
the
you
damage.
did have
but-
what was it, 30 something, Azrael?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
as well
50.
as recently.
Yeah,
So
I
another
did.
All
one.
right, so
That's
yeah,
like a 15.
his save is a plus 15. So I'll
Oh,
just
okay.
say.
Okay, yeah. So
Holy
anything
cow.
over, unless we hit over 32 damage, he just succeeds on, just by default.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
All right, Darby, what are you doing?
Let's. Well, he did also just like summon these dudes. Did it seem like they came, like from nothing?
Yeah, they were formed from bones in the ground.
Okay.
Clearly, these are the first people who've been here.
Yeah, that to me indicates that they are probably from this plane of existence, and therefore, I will not send them to the Shadow Realm.
All of this guy's stories are unraveling every second if he does something.
All right. We'll just. I'll step forward. I'll step forward 20 feet. That should put me within 60 feet. Yep. And then I will make.
Believe the stuff he's saying. No, he may be crazy. Like full
And then I will cast Fairy Fire, aka Payday. So I'll throw out all of the like poker chips and coins and whatnot. And Big Dude and these two guys need to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
70 feet.
I think you should retheme all of your spells to be cat themed
So-
now that your patron.
I love
That's true. That's true.
So,
I think
so
that needs
big
to
guy
happen.
gets a 16.
That fails.
Ooh.
He will just use a legendary resistance and save then.
Hey, but we popped one.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is
We
one.
need-
Yeah. And then the other boys.
I have no more spell slots.
4 and 17.
You don't have
17
spell slots.
does tie, but the 4 super fails.
Okay.
I don't remember if ties fail or not on saving throws.
Meets it.
Meets it, beats it is the
Beats it,
rule.
beats it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he
So
succeeds.
just the one failed. So the purple is marked by Fairy Fire.
Then
Beats it,
you have
beats
advantage against him.
Anything else for you, Darby?
I will move 10 feet backwards. And then
Mr.
bonus
Darby
action,
is
Spades can
familiar.
attack.
Bonus
And
action
then-
Spades gotta get attacked.
Well, Spades ain't flying out of this, so Spades is gonna take advantage of that fair fire.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
Spades.
go to sting the one that is fairy fired.
Go ahead.
Or is that a 15? I believe that was a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
It needs to make a Constitution saving throw, and it also takes 5 piercing damage.
Nice.
That is a 12.
That is 1 over.
Oh.
And Spades will just flutter there and hope that it doesn't get smoked in the face.
Spades will
I
shuffle
lied. It was an
himself.
11. I'm sorry. I thought it had a +1.
That ties.
Okay.
So it's
Beats
still
it, beats
equivalent.
it. Meets it, beats it.
Yep. That is it for Spades. That is all Spades will do.
All right, we got some. So the one that just attacks Spades is gonna attack, or the one that Spades just attacks is gonna attack Spades.
Yep.
5. That's gonna miss.
Ooh.
That actually will. Hit.
And then Sentinel, you're getting attacked by the one in front here. Wow, you rolled a 5 on that one, so that's a 7.
No good.
Missed.
It's all right.
Meets it, beats it.
A big one coming
Beats
in.
it, beats it.
Meets
Meets
it.
it, beats it.
All right,
So-
Ruma, here you go.
Oh, fuck.
30 something. I'm not gonna add all that.
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah, it does meet it. Yeah, 30 something. Yeah, that's close enough, honestly.
Hey, remember, you got that +1.
It's not
Oh,
gonna
I got
send
the
him to
+1.
30.
Hey, if anybody it was gonna matter with.
That is
Yeah,
true.
30
Yeah, Ruma is the one. But 30 something? No.
No.
So-
You need
Ruma-
like 6 buffs.
You're going to take 20 bludgeoning and 6 necrotic.
Yo.
26.
Hold on, bud.
Ow.
Concentration is 13, my guy.
Ow.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, I am
Oh, wow,
also
I
concentrating.
got the concentration check.
Nice.
13. You get a D4. He blessed
Bing
you, right?
bong.
Yeah, you do also get the D4 though.
I don't
you
even
do.
need it, bro.
Yeah, he's a paladin. I would hope he
So
doesn't need
nice
it.
to have. So nice to have.
Okay.
With all of his big bonuses, it was like plus 30 to all of his saving throws as a paladin.
Well, that was one, Ethan. What's up?
And what's the second?
It's coming a second time, so
But-
he's sending
But
it.
it's gonna attack the ghoul now.
That is going to be a 31.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe
Astier
minimum-
is confused. It hurt itself in its confusion.
Maybe
Yeah.
minimum damage.
Once again, 20 bludgeoning.
Yo.
Ooh.
Oh god, 17 necrotic.
I am down.
No.
Well, the good news is you don't have to make a concentration check.
That's true.
That's
You're just
true.
Yeah, you just fail it outright.
No,
Hold on.
Ruma.
Let me give you my 6 stats real quick. I gotta do this cool little death skull on my face.
Oh, yeah, you gotta do that.
Where's the little skull guy?
Dr. Watts, you would be next.
cool. Well, then.
You might still be blessed though, actually.
Yeah, your bless doesn't go down just because you went
Yeah,
down.
it's
Just
just,
okay.
if its T goes down.
And
Um,
it applies to death saves too.
Yeah, it is technically a saving
5,
throw.
or no, 10, 20,
They're
30, 40. We are going to use my
He's back up,
action.
baby. He's back up.
Use my action. I don't know what actually would be better at this point, so I will just use one of these things that we got and I didn't even think about, even though this is like my whole fucking deal. Potion of Greater Healing. 44 plus 4. I completely forgot that I had those. So we're looking at... Let's get that all situated. Okay, not great, but 14 back to you.
That's 13 more than I need.
Yeah, so you're back up.
That was 214. So.
My action, and then my bonus action. I'm going to dash.
Stab
10,
Ruma.
20.
Bonus action. I'm gonna knock him down again, though.
So 10, 20, 30, 40.
Get that skull out of there, Ruma. No more skull.
All right,
Not
Yep.
skull anymore. You're alive.
That's
Only
all I can do.
All love, no skull.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Sentinel,
why.
he's doing a second legendary action against you.
Okay.
Or, I'm sorry, his first legendary action, because Jamie went before him. That is a 27.
That hits.
So the halvesies on you here are 9 bludgeoning for half, and 21 necrotic.
Yo!
Super crazy on the necrotic that time.
But you're upset.
Alrighty.
Come on, chicken nugget.
Am I just trying to go for him?
Yes.
Yeah, at this point,
If he
yeah.
goes down, these ghouls aren't gonna matter. So
Yeah, you have magical. You're one of the only people with the magic weapon.
Yeah. Okay.
He's made of wood, man. Take him down.
He's made
He's
of wood.
nailed to
Chop
a
him like
wooden beam.
tree.
Chop down the tree.
That's right.
Chop down the big Archon tree.
All right, 20 to
Can't
hit.
survive that. Ooh,
That'll hit.
nice. Unfortunately, it's
One
not
out
now.
swinging. We can't make a
Six-
deal with this guy.
16 damage.
He takes 16 damage.
And then for the second one,
Get a big one.
that's a nat 20.
There you go,
You
Nick.
get so many dice for this. Don't forget
There
brutal
you
critical
go,
and all
Nick.
your
That's
bonuses.
gonna be a lot.
Oh, I totally forgot I had brutal critical the last time.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
come
is
on.
why
we would
I'm
have won
reminding
this hours
you.
ago.
You got to remember those barbarian
Yeah, so you
abilities,
get
bud.
3d12 and whatever your bonus is.
Remember those
comes Nick's
barbarian
famous
abilities.
Yeah,
bud.
here
One
comes
and-
7 crit damage. Let's go.
Here's my crit 7.
Yeah.
2 ones, otherwise known as an
Oh.
11.
Ooh.
That's a good day.
That was 11.
That's a good day for Nick.
34 damage for that hit.
Roll that
It's 30
sweet.
It's 36. He has to be higher than I thought.
Oh no, dang it. Oh yeah.
No, 32 is the
Oh,
lowest.
32. No,
Anything
you're right.
over
You're right.
32 makes him
He
If he
could roll a
rolls
1. He could roll
Yeah.
a 1.
He did. He rolled a 3 actually.
Ooh. We're close. We're getting there.
18.
Do it again.
Unfortunately, he does get it.
That's 2 hits. That's
Nice job, Sentinel.
That's a good crit, though.
50 some damage or whatever.
Yeah.
Are you
So,
all set,
there you go.
Sentinel?
Yep.
Oh
Well,
man.
here comes his second legendary on you.
Yeah,
That's okay.
he's gonna go down.
My one
You're-
big swing.
27. So halvesies here. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
I'm down.
That was really bad. That is 17.
13.
So 8 bludgeoning,
Yeah. And then.
and the necrotic is 7.
Oh, man.
Necrotic.
Are you still up?
No, it was close, but I'm down.
Oh.
They had 11.
Oh, yeah. Down by like 3 points.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, the ghoul right next to Spades is gonna go. That is going to be a 16.
I'm assuming onto space.
Who's he attacking? Is he attacking
Yeah.
Sentinel? Oh, I
Spade
was gonna
did.
say he's
That
trying
hits.
to go
That
for the
super hits.
double fail with the death saves.
That will be 12 damage to him.
Even if I use my reaction, spades is go. I will not use my reaction. Spades is just the cards just
And-
all float right back into my bag.
Now that is done, it'll be Azrael's turn, but not before he takes his final legendary action upon Ruma.
I disagree.
That is going to be 37.
Oh, yeah, he's down.
Yep.
Yep, probably.
Oof,
So 12, bludgeoning. Oops, those are
Oh.
10s.
Well, the necrotics will have to push it
And-
over.
18 necrotic.
Yeah, there it is.
You're back down.
Yeah, you're back
Surprise.
at 0.
Skulls only, baby.
Azrael, you're next.
Okay.
Oh, that's a way better skull, Nick.
Yeah, the,
What did we determine, since I am not Jamie, what type of action or bonus action is it to administer a potion?
It's an action for
it
you
is a normal
full
action,
action.
but he has
Okay.
quick hands as his subclass, so he can use items as a bonus action.
as a bonus action. And I believe at a certain level, you can use magic items as a bonus action.
Yep.
But I don't remember what.
That's a lot. That's much higher up, and
Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
going in.
Yeah, something he's probably not going to get now that
It's like
he's
14.
multi-ing or
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna, and I'm going artificer the rest of the way. So
Gotcha.
All right. So
Or sister.
10.
the artificer.
Sorry, Jamie, gotta move you for a second.
it's fine.
20, 30, bonus action 10, 20, and I'm going to use my flask potion and both uses of it on Ruma.
Okay.
Brahma.
Oh, he was next on the turn order.
Oh wow, so that's gonna be 8, 10. So you got 19 hit points back.
Bad.
I take that.
So that was action, movement, bonus action to dash. I'm done.
You're set.
So you still have some
Ruma,
movement
you're
from
next.
your dash, but yeah.
All right, how's he looking? I don't think we. Well, we did a little bit of damage.
We've
been- we've been chipping
You've
away.
actually done a lot better at this than I thought you were going to.
We're chipping away.
So we were intended to lose.
Well,
Can we
we
still
are
might
losing. In fairness,
Yeah,
we
no,
are
yes.
very much.
Yeah, Sentinel's down. You're
Well, like I said,
you're another
the
attack from going
We're
down.
not gonna make a deal with this guy. We're not gonna have him take over a little girl. So if we die, he still doesn't achieve what he wants to. It's a
Yeah.
moot point.
So
No.
how, Arthur? How healthy do you look?
I'm
gotta
not
fight
quite a
doing
bit.
too great, but I'll manage.
Because I am almost out of spell slots. Healing myself at this point is gonna do nothing because
No,
it's
yeah,
only
don't even
like
bother.
12.
You just need to
Just
stay
hit.
up. Just hit
Yeah,
him.
just hit it. Just
All
spend
right.
whatever
Much
your
as you
highest
can
slot is
into
and
it.
go
Yeah.
ham.
Don't worry.
Bonus
Yeah.
action. Last. Oh nope, I still got one more spell slot after this. Magical weapon, and I'm taking 2 whacks at him.
Okay.
All right. So the first one will be. Oh, hold on. I might need a D4 for. Cat, what are you doing? Hey,
Being a cat.
hey. She likes the shiny. Where did it go? She's knocking shit off. Whatever. Okay. So that'll be 16 to hit with the first one.
That will miss.
Okay. Well, I'm
Come
doing
on,
it
Roma.
again. I'm running it.
Bounce
missed-
off of his
I
magic
missed
orb.
both of them, and I don't want to talk about the second one.
Dang, even with the
It's a
D4?
It was a 2.
Even with the D4,
Even with D4?
Are you using
Wh-
bless?
I can't. Even with I get the max on the D4, I can't hit him. I
What-
rolled a
what
2
the
on the
What
first
about,
die.
what about the,
Yeah,
what
was the
about
first one with
attack?
blast?
Oh, I rolled on the. I used
Okay.
blast on the first one too. I didn't.
Okay.
roll.
Okay.
Dude.
That's unfortunate.
Dark.
Those-
Yeah.
We need those smites real bad. Well, I'm out of slots, so I can only do one thing and one thing only now as a warlock, and that is throwing cards at people.
Cat, you're being a menace to society.
So I'm gonna throw cards at them.
Do it.
Go ahead.
We need to pile up some damage
Yeah, I
quickly.
need to get some good rolls here. That is a 25,
That will hit.
9 force damage.
You'll take 9 force damage.
And we got that second card, the Pot of Greed.
Bottom 3.
Pot of
Pot
greed.
of Greed. I get to throw 2 cards. That's a 26.
That'll hit.
A little bit
Okay.
more.
Bottom 3.
7 and 5 is 12 force damage.
He takes 12
Nice.
force damage.
And that is, unfortunately, I don't have a bonus action anymore because Spades is down. So that is
Bonus
Well, I
action
got-
dance.
the bonus action. I will stand still.
All right. We got more of these little buggers going.
The Fairy
So
Fire.
he's going to go 10, 20, and he's going to attack Azrael.
Yep.
That is a 5.
And this is
And then the one here is going to the south is going to attack Ruma.
Well, this is.
For a natural 20.
Ooh,
I was
good
actually-
Come
skeleton.
on, don't let the ghoul do me
I was
in.
just about to say that these ghouls have done like
This is
nothing.
so dumb. No.
They've soaked up hits.
Yeah.
21 points of damage.
Damn
my
it!
God.
He's down. Yep.
Is that's the third time I've gone down this fight?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
such a waste. Oh.
It's a good thing I'm not keeping track of that anymore because I've missed so many times.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
But there's not an easy way for me to keep track of that.
And then it's his turn.
That's a big dude.
Back up. He holds his rond back down to the ground.
No.
Are there be more ghouls? Oh no.
Oh man, you can't summon more of these things.
I feel like some of these summoning abilities would be hindered by a force wall. But that is just what I feel.
I mean, if he can create things, and
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
coming from the ground.
Get rid of the ground.
Get rid of the ground.
If I just Eldritch Blast the
I'll
ground
add-
away.
That is his entire action. At this
Oh.
point, I will add their ACs in a second here, as we will see
Their
what
initiatives.
happens. So the fighting's been going on now for a few minutes. You guys are obviously beaten and worn. It's been quite the battle. You've each traded blows pretty heavily. In all of this, Destiny has been more or less cowering by the force wall, witnessing a lot of this crazy stuff happening. This huge battle that's been going on. The monster, or the creature that you're facing, more or less demanding to inhibit one of your minds. He steps away from the force wall, kind of gaining a bit of confidence in himself, and he grabs your shoulder, Jamie.
Mm.
Brother, I do not know what this thing that you face is. Archons, strange creatures. Do you believe that you can win this?
Yeah. I honestly, if anyone can do it, it's us. Or them, I should say. These 4 people are pretty good at this sort of thing.
Two of
So,
them
yeah.
are unconscious.
Two are unconscious. One is about to get piled on. I'm in the back and I've got nothing. I'm completely spent.
His deck of
That's a lot,
cards is
Jay.
gone.
Jamie's like, I'm still really confident.
Honestly, you know, like props to Jamie. Good,
Like,
very good
yeah.
friend. Still has full faith in us, despite the fact that we are all.
The
about to
answer would
die.
be yes. And even if we don't, it would be wrong to do anything other than that. Because if he gets out, not only will a girl die, but more people could be unmade. And I can't let that happen.
I 100% agree with you, brother. And I believe as well that you and your friends have the power to stop not just this, but the beckoning as well. What you said before, that you wouldn't take the easy way out, that you would fight for something tougher, for something that is actually right. No more made-up tricks, no more made-up stories. Something that is real and tangible, the people of Elyssia.
Yeah, that's the plan, Destiny. So sit back against the force wall and let us do our job.
Or help
I'm
us,
going to
whichever
get
you
you
want to do.
through the force wall, brother.
How are you able to do that?
You may not believe in the goddess, but I do. And I've communed with her. And I believe I can commune with that thing as well. And if for a smidge second, I can maintain control, I'm going to make it so it will never be able to get out of this place again.
That's a very tall order.
That's a lot of stuff that you're saying, Destiny, and I think we should just let us handle it.
Ruma unconscious is gonna be like,
Like,
I am
Yeah.
asking you, because I love you, to trust me on this one. Just as I'm trusting you going forward.
Jamie doesn't like the idea of his brother doing something stupid that could get him killed. But
So far, he
alright.
hasn't exactly helped us that much. But
Yeah, like
If
what?
you're gonna do something, you gotta do
if you're
something
gonna
quick.
do
yeah,
it,
if you're gonna do
it
something,
quick.
I don't think you understand quite what you're saying.
Like-
you're about to do. I don't think you understand the gravity
Okay,
of it.
whatever you're gonna do,
You're
do
gonna do
it,
it, you gotta
and
do
then
it.
be done, and let's get out of here.
Very well. The rest of you should prepare to run, and your friends, you should help them. Because I do not know what might happen after I do what I'm about to do.
I'm just cracking up that the two largest individuals are the ones that have to be carried out.
Well, I could get them up. I still have a turn.
I know, but
Yeah.
I'm just laughing about
It is really funny that that's the case.
So with a
I
final
mean, you are the
pat,
two front line. So.
pat to your shoulder, Destiny steps forward, gazing at Hastir and calling out, waving his arms. You there! Fine, I will take it. I will claim you. Enter me. Become one with my mind.
What?
If you will not take the girl, if you will not take them, take me. I will do it.
Not quite what we agreed on.
Whoa.
I think that's entirely what we agreed on.
As
So,
Hastir hears this and locks upon your brother, Jamie, you can see a almost greenish aura fading away from his skin as it's kind of dissolving and dissipating and floating over towards Destiny, engulfing him in this kind of like oozous haze. And you can see his skin begin to kind of turn this greenish color as if it's like burning, as he himself is burning. And in these moments, he looks back to you and says, "There's something I did never tell you or Faith about, Destiny, or Jamie. In my times communing with the goddess, I learned that there's a deep hidden power within myself. And I would recommend that you do good upon this world, brother, like I know you will." And he points down to the ground, and he blasts a massive disintegration ray down at it, blasting and vaporizing a good hunk and portion of this walkway, which I will indicate. The force is so great, it throws Destiny across the room and over the edge of the cliff, blasting these ghouls away, blasting Azrael, blasting Ruma, and blasting Sentinel, though not quite enough to knock them clear.
Did he fall off the cliff?
He did. The force wall breaks.
I'm gonna jump after my brother.
Okay. So
Like, Arthur, shoot him.
you sprint for your brother, and you dive for him. He is falling.
Yes.
Okay. You grabbed him.
Cool. Time for my mobility, instant transport, yank.
Okay.
Step. And a grappling hook shoots us. I grab. Oh wait, no, but I can't bring anybody else with me. Oh shit.
oh yeah, I see that was only you.
Fuck.
Do you
Okay,
still have your boots?
I do.
Step.
Action, boots. Put him on my brother. He's can fly now, and then
He's completely unresponsive.
shit. Oh, well then, I can fly. I'll put him on. I put him on myself. I fly and I'll carry him. Easy enough. So I have his body.
Okay. Are you back on the platform, Jamie, or are you still floating?
Or floating. I'm holding him.
Okay, so we'll move you there. As you grab Dustin, you float back up. You actually can hear Hastir screaming in like horrible pain as his body seems to be reforming, where he had left it.
As this is happening, while Jamie is saving his brother, I am going to use my potion of greater healing that I have on me to resurrect
Okay.
Ruma.
Okay.
That is going to be 3, 7, 9, 13 health for you, Ruma. And then I am going to take one of my scimitars, jam it into my arm, and bleed into my magical flask that turns any liquid into a healing potion. So I will take what would you equate that to as damage?
It's a minus. Oh, damage to you is going to be whatever your scimitar is.
Yeah, just a scimitar attack.
Okay, so that would be
Ezreal
Sneak
died.
attack!
Sneak attack! I mean, you do have an ally within 5 feet of you.
It's you. It's you.
Yeah,
You're
you
the ally.
and Ruma's conscious.
All right.
He's
and
there.
then I'll administer that potion. I'll say, "Forgive me, Sentinel," and I will administer that potion to Sentinel. That's gonna be 7.
I don't have any
That's
potions on me
9.
as a
9
person.
health.
Darby,
You're up
you
to-
are aware the force wall is gone because you've been up against it.
Yeah.
You kind of stumble back slightly.
I will.
And I will begin trying to get them up, and we need to
Yeah.
go.
These ghouls didn't like die, right? Like they're just like knocked
Well,
over,
They just got
basically.
pushed. They just got pushed.
Uh,
Also, there's a giant gaping hole in this platform, and it is starting to collapse that you
Yeah.
guys are on.
So I'm going to motion once I get them up and moving. I'm going to motion that we need to run, and I'm gonna try
Yeah.
and run and
I
jump
will-
over this hole.
Try to help give them a bit of leeway and throw some cards at the ghouls that are near Sentinel. While Arthur's picking them up.
As Arthur reaches down and helps me up, I taste a little blood in my mouth and I say, does this make us blood brothers now?
Yes, it does, Sentinel.
And then with a little pep in his step now, Sentinel will start following Arthur on the way out.
Okay?
Ruma, you're up
That's-
too.
That just leaves
Alright.
you, buddy.
Room will just crack his neck and Misty step over here.
That works.
Oh, hi.
At this point, Hastir has almost formed with his mangled arm that contains the staff or the wand he holds out and says, "Do not leave me here! Do not leave me here!"
Amy, we need to go.
Yeah, we gotta-
I know. I'm coming. I'm coming with you.
Okay.
I'm just. I
Probably
get
fast-
down on the ground and then I start moving. I'm carrying my brother, which is a half movement for me, which is normal movement compared to all of you because you guys are slow. Let's go.
So you guys sprint as the platform containing the ghouls collapse. They all die.
Or re-die.
Yeah, read
They re-die. And you guys sprint at the top of your speed and make it up the stairs. Just as Hastir chucks a chill touch against the wall, barely missing you. And he remains trapped underneath the palace of the Archons.
Oof.
Ooh.
He could have had
Wow.
spades. You know, he could have had spades.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda, but he didn't because he's dumb.
Oh, well, now he's
Stupid,
trapped forever, I
stupid,
suppose.
stupid Destiny.
Yeah, very
Oh,
dumb decisions
yes.
on Destiny's part, but also I don't know if
Hey,
we were
he
getting out of
saved,
that.
he got us out of there. I don't know if we would have made it.
You know,
Yeah.
Dr. Watts, I appreciate that you had faith in us there. As a gambling man, I would have bet on him at that point.
Well, you just met him.
That says a lot about how that encounter was going, doesn't it?
Ugh.
So you guys trek your way through the rest of the Palace of the Archons, returning to the surface and to Celos, where a large crowd of people have gathered around the newly erected temple that has formed where the oasis is. A lot of people are like, "Where's our water supply and what is this thing doing?" here?"
Where's our water?
Where's our water?
Why? Oh no!
Well,
It's just a big problem.
a lot of explaining. Don't go in there. That's the only thing that you need to know. Don't go in there.
We're gonna come out battered as shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought
And
it goes.
you leave the temple, and the last of you steps down the stairs onto kind of where the grass, a little bit of grass had formed. The temple sinks back down into the oasis, and it refills with water, as if the temple has created itself.
Ooh. Okay.
How's
How's my brother looking? That's my first concern.
maybe be careful about the water.
You put Destiny down, Jamie, and you see that he is in the worst of critical conditions.
Well, that is why we have all of this stuff to help him. I will use one of my healing kits to give him some stuff.
I will also cast Cure Wounds on Destiny.
Okay. You guys
With my
provide
magic.
medical attention to Destiny, though he at the current point does not awaken, as you are unsure what communing and joining with an Archon may do to somebody, and it may require a bit of time to figure that out. And that is where we will end tonight's session because we're going and starting to get a little late.
Yeah.
Great.
Minute over.
What a brutal encounter,
So
man.
just to let you guys know, that creature has 405 hit points,
We were
Oh
dying.
man,
and you
Did a
got it
lot.
down to 123.
we could have
Wow.
won.
Wow.
I knew it. I knew we could have.
I don't know about that
think
one.
so. We are
So
tapped out.
every
So we are
round,
out of nothing.
it's allowed to create undead, and I was just creating the worst ones. I could create mummies with the thing.
Oh my
Oof.
god.
It's pretty
Ugh.
powerful.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
did not expect
I think we could have had Sentinel and Ruma stayed up for a little longer. Maybe we had entered that battle at full health. Because my thing is, our action economy started to go straight down. We had to start using our turns to heal you guys, and then you were going
Yeah.
back down. And so
I still
it's
had
just-
some cool healing stuff that I didn't get to do.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm just saying, as the action economy started to.
Yeah,
be
I don't think we would have won.
I don't either.
We were running out of damage.
Yeah, I'm completely spent. All I have are Eldritch Blast. Most I can do is 30, and that's very, like, that's if I roll 2 10s, and that's unlikely. And that's
Also, I did 10 damage to myself when
Oh.
I made that potion. So
you just really got
Nice.
that scimitar in the arm.
that's emergency calls for an emergency. I needed a lot of
that's
blood.
fair.
I would also heal Arthur later.
Yeah.